your arms. Just come along. Whoa. Touches your hand, the shines in your eyes. It calls out your name at night. We are the light, we're in the sky. We are here to save your soul. We are the light that finds up your heart. Don't fear us, you're just wasting away. Like the birds that fall, your wings are running away.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I am your host of the Geeks podcast. I am Jesse Goku. I'm a little bit frustrated right now. Probably get over it in a few minutes. And joining us today, and this is the Geeks podcast for September 2nd, 2020. We are in level 9 of we are in the second day of level 9 of Jumanji. I was supposed to do the introduction in my Bates voice. I fucked up. Oh gosh, thank you. No, I can't do it.
I didn't expect you to actually do it. I was just joking when I said that.
I'm really fucking pissed right now.
Bro.
I'm not even in a good fucking mood today. Joining us as always, our host with the most, Jace. The man with the plan, Keyblade Sonic. And
You're like the man with the.
I'm just a little frustrated. Oh, and as always, joining us is the one who's going to be our two subjects for today. Our other host, Super Jew and Gabby. We're going to be talking a lot today about our subject.
Oh my fucking god, I hate you so much.
You agreed.
I don't remember a physics.
Okay, yeah.
Like.
Yeah, her audio's connect an audio.
Yeah.
There it goes. So I apologize if my audio is really, really low. For the last hour, I had to uninstall OBS Studio, reinstall it. I reset all the settings. So I'm going to work on having y'all's comments again visible on the stream. So I'm going to be working on all of that right now. So I'm not going to be talking as much. But we got our other co-hosts, Super Jew, Jace, Keyblade Sonic, and joining us is Gabby. Gabby and Super Jew are going to be talking about our subject for the day. I'm going to be working on the stream because I had to wipe out all my settings. Everything is gone. It's all gone. I am absolutely pissed because today, like, OVS decided, like, hey, I'm going to stop working. Wouldn't be a shame if you didn't have shit to work with. Fuck you, OVS. Fuck you.
So our stream doesn't have a bear on it, but I have a bugbear.
Also, before we begin our podcast, today's podcast is brought to you.
bears.
Today's podcast is brought to you by NoNameNerd.com. Use the coupon code Geeks5ever and get 10% off all of your purchases. That's NoNameNerd.com. All right, y'all go ahead and do what y'all need to do. I'm gonna go fucking work on the stream.
This is all an elaborate ploy that Goku wouldn't have to talk about it because of technical issues.
No,
And to go
he
bring
wants
on
to talk
Kinks.
about it. He's just pissed that he doesn't get to actually participate. And I'm surprised if it was just going to be like me and Gabby. Why are you two on?
I know, right?
We're just moderating, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
here for male influence.
We'll just do that. I guess so. Yeah, in a sense.
We're here to feel awkward about sex conversations.
Apparently, like this isn't going to be awkward for us too. Jesus.
Well, not really, not for me. I'm pretty open,
Oh, there you go.
like super open. But I came on because like they wanted to know Super Jews, Kinks, and so I was like, I'll tell mine if you tell yours.
Oh, yours.
So
Yeah, but girl, I thought you meant like DM me, like slide me a DM. I didn't think we were going to be
Well,
fucking
see,
doing it live.
that's what I thought too. But I guess they were serious.
Fucking
so
Jesse.
they were like-
Oh, man.
I mean, I did kind of like buck up to him yesterday and be like, do it. I don't care.
I know.
Yeah. I went and I
one
watched
time-
it afterwards, and I thought, what the hell's going on here when I leave?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, no joke. I have no idea what happened. But yeah, it's like,
Somebody called me Thanos because
There's
I
a
told him I
Latina
would
snap.
snap my fingers at him.
oh, yes, I saw that. I like that.
I
Speaking
watched
of,
it.
speaking
Just
of,
by the way,
okay,
I don't look this like put together. I was at a business meeting. Only reason I look put together.
no, I love it. This is how I look all the time. I can't be put together. It's sad.
I put on this beard one leg at a time.
It's a never-ending process.
It's never any process.
Single
Okay,
head.
but no, okay, so for real. So my new job, it's really cool. So my director apparently bought little superhero magnets for all the
Mhm.
techs so they can be so they have their initials on it and so they can put them up on their thing to say, oh, so and so's over in the ER, so and so's in surgery, so and so's doing like portables or whatever.
Mhm.
And so he's got 4 magnets left to not be claimed. So my choices are
I didn't see that.
Punisher, Daredevil, Wolverine, or Thanos. Who should I be?
Thanos. No, it's.
I'd say Wolverine.
Jace.
Yeah, maybe Wolverine.
I would say Daredevil because he has an actual job.
Lawyer.
Lawyer. I ain't a lawyer
So,
though.
yeah,
Oh,
just because
fuck.
I'm not here, someone's
The
gonna have
bear
to look at the
speaks.
chat and
I'm looking at it.
address the comments.
What chat?
uh,
There's no chat.
I watch the stream while I'm doing this.
Well, so am I. There's no chat. There's no comments.
Oh,
Like, no one's
I'm
posting.
looking at the comments that are using votes for it. But right now, it's pretty much they're making fun of me, and the Bears took it all down.
Oh,
That was
and the whole
rumor.
king thing, that's not just them, that's everybody. So
Oh, great. We get to hear about your kinks too.
I don't have any.
Bullshit.
I
really
Oh, there they are.
Liar.
This podcast is brought to you by
I don't know how you guys are
Tripods
looking
as
at-
Well, now I
Gabby
have to
needs
catch
one.
up all these things.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all
Are
keep
you guys
talking
looking at
while I work on this
comments?
some more.
I don't know. I could for some because when I go watch the stream, I usually have the comments pulled up, like not on the picture. I have it here, so as they post them on
Smart.
Facebook, I can see it. But I can only see the Facebook ones.
Okay, let me grab my other phone. Hold on. Actually, I'm not gonna put y'all there.
We're gonna look at your background if you do.
And
But
judge.
yeah, you guys can look at my photos.
House tour. All right.
Hey.
Room tour. Where are all the other packages and stuff? Oh,
All right, Sonic, what's your kink?
Well, I can't. I thought we already answered this yesterday.
No.
Oh, I
No,
already did.
you answered like what you like in a girl.
Yeah, that's it. I don't really know much about. I'm not really that kind of person, I guess.
I'm married. So I'm done. Like Mitchell in the comments is Jace's only kink is a fully painted minis and on-time D&D session.
He gets it. So
Impossible
that's
kink.
something.
I actually took all these photos. I'm a photographer, so
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shout out to photography.
this is my
You
room
know,
tour. I won't show you the rest because it's a mess. I'm remodeling.
Yeah, Ed Edgar's got a point. Yeah, the kinks are going fast and eating ass. See, he gets it.
Okay, for real.
There you go. He kind of got
I
an
did say I
idea.
was gonna.
It's on the right track.
Let me plug in this other phone first before we get to actually talking about our kinks.
And a reminder that this is an adult podcast with
we're-
adults, for
So
adults, by adults.
So we can do this.
So you should not be surprised.
Who's slut shaming Edgar for holding hands? That's just mean.
I know, right?
Okay, y'all will have to tell me comments.
I bet you shower with your
All right,
clothes off.
so everyone has to
Go.
slut shame Edgar now.
No, if anyone slut shames Edgar, they gotta fight me.
Fucking, I'm on my
Oh.
way.
I don't know who Edgar is.
Kinks to
But
fighting.
you're a slut.
I mean, Jace is a slut.
I'm a slut for myself.
Exactly.
I
Okay,
mean, that's fine.
usually
No,
it's-
like that's the thing. It's fine if you are, but don't shame anybody for it.
Wait,
I'm not. I'm a
Good.
whore. I get paid for it.
I
There you
like
go.
I came in at the wrong time.
No, this is just how
There's
it
never
works.
a right time.
You've seen the show.
I'm like, wait, what happened? Who's a slut? I feel like we're not like on topic because we're waiting for.
Kind of.
That's
Yeah.
how it is. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
No, y'all need to start talking because this is gonna be a while.
Oh God. Okay.
I say men before women.
That. Yeah.
That's usually how it goes in
Equality.
the bedroom too.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. Like that's the first time I ever heard anyone of the opposite sex referred to us as men, and we're not boys now. Congratulations, men.
Well, I hope not, because if you guys are still boys, then
What are y'all doing on this
Exactly,
podcast?
you
Get the
guys?
fuck out.
I'm a series of smaller people stacked on top of each other.
it's an adult show. No boys allowed.
I'm a boy. B-O-I-S. Boys.
Boys. Cracking open a
That's it.
cold one with the boys.
Damn.
The weekends are for the
I feel
boys.
stupid for asking, but how do you spell coupon?
COUPON.
Okay, I got it right.
Cowpin.
He's got the coupon.
You
Correctly is how I.
Like
Every time my daughter asks me,
homeboy that
I
asked
just
you,
tell
"Do you want to
them.
see my meat?"
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No.
Do you want to see my meat?
do you want to touch my meat?
Do you want to touch my meat? Yeah. So that was the most out of
Wait,
context.
what?
One of
What
the most
about thigh
One of
highs?
the comments says, "What about public play? That's my kink."
What about me?
I don't even. Wait, you mean like
We got another one says thigh
Oh.
highs.
Wait,
thigh high
okay.
what's?
Thigh highs
Thigh
are
highs.
five
It's
guys.
like the stockings.
You
that
can do
go-
anything.
Yeah,
You
thigh
can do
high
stockings,
stockings.
thigh high boots.
I got a
Yeah.
No, yeah, I got a couple of thigh high boots. They're actually pretty comfortable. I don't do
I don't
stilettos.
because I'm clumsy and I'll probably fall on my face.
Well, no, I'm clumsy
and it
too.
won't
That's
be
why I have to do.
sexy.
Yeah, I'm clumsy too. That's why I have to do the chunky heel. I can't do stilettos. Stilettos hurt like a mother.
I actually have some thigh high stockings that have gone to great use.
Yeah. I also like what? So I have like maybe 2 or 3 pairs of stilettos, and one of them are booties. And the problem is like I have like I'm like really disproportioned. It's kind of sad, but like like my calf like melts into my ankle, so when I have like my booties on, it just like it's not just this nice like curve. It's just like a stump in a shoe, and I'm like,
Yeah,
But
I
the
have some
shoe's
great
pretty.
calves only because I was like in the dance team and I do a lot of sports. So my calves are like kick your ass strong.
ah, damn.
Yeah,
Like
my
I
favorite part of my body besides my boobs.
thigh highs and oh, he's specifying thigh highs and a skirt. Yeah, I can't do that
Well,
right
they
now.
actually like if you go to like um, there's a sex shop that I like to go to in San Antonio
Yeah.
called Texas with the triple X, sorry, and they sell the thigh highs with like the cutest little skirts ever.
Hmm.
That's just my preference. Every now and then you want to have like easy access.
Got time
The
for a
boys are so
zipper?
silent.
Sonic's on
I
his
called them
phone
boys,
doing
my bad.
something or watching TV.
Oh, sorry.
I'm listening intently. making
No, sorry.
notes.
I'm still listening too. It's
Good
just
Jace.
I had a DM. I don't
No, you're
Hmm.
fine.
message somebody.
The bear saved
Oh.
Goku.
Know it.
But what's like another?
They said I can't believe the bears ate Goku.
They did.
He'll burst out like a chest burster and just fully emerge as an adult Goku.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Somebody
Oh,
said
shit.
thigh highs now.
Y'all talk
Should
about
I put
y'all's
on my
kinks.
thigh highs? No, just
Don't stray away from the subject.
Oh Jesus.
wait, what?
Thigh highs now. My
What's wrong with
thighs
thigh
are
highs?
back.
Thigh
They're talking
highs
about
and
thigh
skirts
highs. That's
seems a
my
lot like
kinks.
the schoolgirl uniform, doesn't it?
We're not steering away. Hey.
Should I be back to me use the bathroom?
If
Sorry.
they want to volunteer first? No? Okay, I'll go first. One of my key, so just a little back info for everybody. I am bisexual and I'm polyamorous. So I'm very sexually open. So I'm not afraid to talk about it. I know what I want and I know what I like, and that's what I want. I'm very like submissive in the bedroom. At times, sometimes I'm a jerk. I like to be a brat and be an asshole. Good old times. To explain things, because a lot of people have a misconception about polyamorous. It's not something where you're like a whore. I mean, I've probably slept with like the same like 3 guys for the last 5 years in that polyamorous relationship, So like it's not, you don't go around just doing whoever you want whenever you want. It's not that kind of thing.
Right.
I think that's a huge misconception. So I just wanted to lay that out there before I say a few of my kinks. I guess I don't know how you guys are gonna do it. I'll say one and then you go.
All right, deal.
All right. So my first one, I feel like this is everybody's kink, like every girl's kink. Let me correct that, every girl's, because
Sure.
I don't really know what guys kink over.
Okay.
I love getting my hair pulled. Any which way you do it, I'm done. I'm done for.
Wait, what?
I said I love getting my hair pulled. So if you pull my hair like
Oh,
any which way,
right.
I'm done for. Like I am exactly yours.
Yeah, it's got to be done. I say that
Yeah.
as though I have experience, but like, no, yeah, there's just something about it. There's
Yes,
something about
Edgar,
like even just the idea of it is like, please, and it's like, why are we like
there's
this?
a certain way too. Edgar explained better in better words, Polly. Just because I suck at explaining it sometimes, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, about the hair pulling, like I feel like there's a certain way, like this could be your head, and you need to like dig deep down into the roots and pull. That's perfection, literally.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody like they're about to massage your head, they get their fingers way deep down into your roots and then just.
Yep. Let me see. What's another one? I don't know I don't know how to describe it. Okay, I'm just gonna dive off the diving board. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so like one of the things I'm really into, don't know fucking why, because like I said, I'm really old-fashioned romantic. You gotta like court me first. but I'm into just like good old fashioned. Wait, and I might be even saying it wrong. Like, just like classic master slave kind of thing. So there was this this guy that I used to work with when I used to work at Barnes and Noble. Don't ask me why the fuck I did this, but we were talking, and he was super cute. And this was probably like my second day on the job or whatever. And we're just talking about random shit. And literally, I don't know how it came up, but one of us brought up like porn or something. And he's like, what do you watch? And I'm like, making a list while customers are like coming around. And I'm like sliding it into his hand, like, here. And I walked away. And he's like, the fuck? It's like, sorry, that's just like, this is the weird shit I sometimes look up.
Right.
Like,
talking about that. Talking about that. That's
but like,
but
it's
very
gotta
different.
But it's gotta be like, I don't know. It's gotta be like just right for me. Like, shut up, Edgar.
I was about to say Edgar wrote. It's a big sub. Noted. Well,
I mean,
based on,
not
I guess we can
entirely wrong.
He's not wrong. Well, yes, but actually no.
It's like, but still, shut up. But no, but what? Oh God, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be this. So we don't work together anymore, obviously, and he's married, and none of y'all can repeat this in real fucking life, okay?
It's not the thing you should say on a podcast then.
Yeah, that's
you know what? That's a good point. Never mind. We're not talking about this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Goku, I fucking hate you. This was a terrible idea. This should have been a Zoom panel discussion, not a stream.
We're just getting into it. We're about to have a lot of fun.
Streamcast.
I mean, y'all excited.
Jace, get it? Streamcast.
So you like it being streamed?
You guys are assholes.
Well, to be fair,
I don't have Goku to make fun of, so I gotta focus my attention on other people.
They're gonna
now.
make fun of somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Draw my attention to other people now.
Here to call Edgar, get the fuck out.
I'm here to call everyone out. See, he's here to call that.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Back to you, Gabby.
I didn't get to get like anything set up, so my setup's weird. So ignore that.
Yes. Tough guys. I'm not gonna incriminate nobody.
Like you were talking about, like being a like slave or whatnot.
Yeah.
I like being blindfolded. Like there's when you get to a certain peak, when you guys like instead of doing foreplay, you're about to do it. Like, you know, penis and vagina, like it's going down. I like to be blindfolded so I don't know what you're doing, because I just feel like it's the touch and the emotions and all of that are like way more intensified. Plus I don't know what you're doing, and then if I'm tied up, like I can't resist.
Yes.
I'm totally yours. Now this is not to get mistaken with like I said last night, when it's outside of the bedroom, I will slap the shit out of you if you do that to me. It's in the bedroom, I'm all yours.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty much like, a lot of people complain that I don't like cuddle.
Oh.
I
was gonna say the ghost.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people complain that I like don't cuddle after sex. I guess cuddling after sex is a thing, but I'm like, you've touched me enough. Goodbye.
Right.
I'm really weird like that. But no, being blindfolded and tied up. I've been tied up with multiple things, with the Japanese, whatever they call that. What's that?
Yeah, the rope bondage thing. I kind of want to try that.
The bondage thing. I went to the class that they had. I went to the class that they had in at Ikicon, but I've been tied up with duct tape, believe it or not.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It is terrible.
That sounds painful. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like afterwards, when you're taking it off, hell yeah, it hurts. I've been
wax.
for real. I've been tied with rubber bands, like elastic rubber bands, not like ponytail rubber bands, but elastic rubber bands.
The large ones, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you guys so well. Your turn.
My turn.
I don't know what the comments are saying.
Edgar, show me proof of these 10 new followers. I don't believe you.
We get notified when this happens. Okay, so you're a liar. Calling you out now. Here.
Sorry, Edgar, we had to do
check
that.
our Patreon and
There you
say
go.
if you're on our Patreon. No, you're not. So quiet down, Edgar.
But
Right.
yeah, quick plug.
Put their names in the comments. I don't believe these people exist.
Addressing some of the comments while you have time to think of your kinks. What about bear kinks? Those aren't real, so it
No.
doesn't matter. See,
Ew, no.
we're all here to make fun of feet lovers. And
I can't do that. I don't get what the thing is.
What?
What?
The feet.
Feet?
I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't even like my own feet. I have
I
a
mean-
huge foot like
Oh,
phobia.
like a foot fetish or something like that.
I don't get
Yeah,
it.
like a foot fetish.
I mean,
If you have a foot fetish, great. Everybody's different in sex life.
no,
That's all
yeah.
about you, not about me, because I can't even
Right.
look at my own feet. I'm like, well,
But I just,
I
Yeah,
have
but, like, I
a
don't-
huge foot phobia.
the opposite.
it's
I think
fun-
I'm afraid of feet. Oh God.
no, yeah. No shit. So, okay, so y'all know, used to be, I'm still a massage therapist and I do x-rays now.
Ooh.
So I've had one of my classmates back in massage school. She was like, I don't want to touch feet. And it's like, okay, well, people want their feet touched. And
This sounded
my
weird.
my former
Your mother feet
coworker
touched.
was like, whenever we would see like exams come up, she's like, I hate feet. I can do ankles up, but bleh. She always like did that with feet. And I'm like,
Just like an
girl,
uncomfortable,
why?
an uncomfortable like feeling with feet.
Something or other. I don't know. I mean, put on gloves,
Ew.
girl. But
These comments are bad.
the comments are bad.
Keep going.
Well, that's mean, Edgar. I just read that. That's mean.
Rose. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
one of our viewers has a question for both Super Jew and
Yeah,
Gabby.
I was just
Have you
looking
ever-
at that.
There you go. Just they just want to let you know. Have you ever been
Yeah,
licked behind the ear?
Yes. And
Y'all
I've
are assuming
also
I've had
been-
intercourse.
I've also been like,
Sonic went,
Yeah.
"Hmm?"
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and admit that.
licked behind the ear
Okay.
or nibbling on the ear.
I have had that.
Sends like I don't know what all the way down to the courses of my body, but I have, and I think it's the best thing ever. I can even feel it in my back sometimes. Like sometimes I'll like,
Yeah.
like that sensation.
See, like I get that, and I'm not reading the names anymore, except for Edgar, because I can read that clearly. No, and I get that, and again, doing massage therapy, I understand like how muscles and nerves all connect to the body. So sometimes, like when I'm working on a on a client, they'll be saying like, "Oh, I've got like lower back problems," and then I'm working on like their shoulders, and they're like,
Mhm.
I felt that down my back. And it's like, well, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Or something.
Mhm.
And I get that. So like I understand that. What's the thing?
Give me more questions. I like questions.
Yeah. Help us out, guys.
Ask away, y'all.
Help us out here.
I don't know if this has been
So like okay, so like my ex used to like, yeah, nibble on me a lot. I didn't mind that. But he was also kind of lame because
actually
Don't mind me.
actually
Do
I have I
Yeah.
have a question for both of y'all.
Mhm.
Sure.
Was there ever like whenever you went with somebody, and was there ever like when they first revealed their kinks, was there any that like surprised you that was a thing, or
asshole. We never talked. We never got around to talk. I lied. We did.
I-
or just anybody in
It
general?
wasn't
That's just
really.
like
Never talked about like kinks or anything. There was this one time we were like joking around about like if we would ever have a threesome, and the guy was like, "It's got to be two girls. I'm not doing it with you with another guy." And I'm like, equality, man. You expect me to share you with another girl, but you won't share me with another guy. We were starting slow. We just started dating.
So this is actually somebody who like I have so many like emotions behind.
Mhm.
again, you know, I'm a girl, but I'm also one of those unattached girls. And every now and then I get attached. But there was a guy that to this day I still sleep with him. He's one of those guys, like he's in a band. He's very like manly, macho, like no man cries bullshit kind of thing, you know. And I was actually surprised to find out that he was bi-curious.
Oh, okay.
And that was like one of his kinks. It was being bi-curious. And I was like, which to me, I don't discriminate, obviously. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm down. Let's do that, you know. But it never actually happened because I don't think, even though that was his kink, I don't think he was ever brave enough to accomplish that. So, yeah.
Okay.
And that's that whole pride shit going in the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cuss a lot. I should not cuss that much.
Have you watched the show?
It's okay.
I feel like you're new.
Good.
What?
Okay, so in the comments, Edgar asks, threesomes, have y'all ever had one or would want one? No, and it depends on who it's with.
That seems fair.
It's taxing. It's like a lot of work.
What?
It's like a lot
Yes,
of work
have.
with another person in there.
I mean, I guess it just depends.
Really, it's not.
Okay. So there was this couple I was going to like do it with one time. We had met at New York Comic Con and we had talked like the whole year and we had decided I was going to stay with them at the next New York Comic Con. And we'd been talking a lot back and forth and I was like, I want to do it with you guys. And they were like, yeah. But then we got together and to be totally honest, I just wasn't physically attracted to them anymore. And I was also having some cosplay issues, so nothing happened.
Basically, like in a way.
I'm not in the mood. This right. Shit.
Shut up, Goku.
Goku out of nowhere. Bear just yelling. Producer in the back, quiet down.
Do you want to touch my meat?
Shut up, Goku. No, do it. Wait, what?
No, just like I just played. I don't want him to take offense. No, I was saying for the threesomes questions, yes.
What the fuck did I walk into?
You don't read the.
Supposed to be listening.
We're reading the comments.
Okay. For the threesome, I've done it. I've had 2 guys and 2 girl, like girl and girl, guy, girl. You know that combination.
Okay.
I've had conversations with like the people that I partner with. About going to like swingers clubs and stuff like that. That I'm kind of like, I don't know the person, and I'm very like, hygiene oriented. So like
sure.
one of my obsessions
but so
before
delicious.
One of my obsessions before sex is you gotta shower, you gotta be clean. Like I don't do nasty.
You must scrub your hot dog.
No, yeah.
Yes, I must scrub myself. I mean, if you want to like be doing it in the shower, that's fine as long as we're getting clean.
That's why
time efficient.
That's why we circumcise our boys. It's cleaner.
Yep.
And also, you could seriously, penises just look funny. I don't know why that's an issue.
Carlos has a question.
You talk about kinks, but you're merely adopted kinks.
Carlos asked.
What is Carlos's question?
His question was. It was
oh
yeah, to both Gabby and Super. When it comes to dating, how long do you wait until you have to have sex?
Did y'all Carlos is okay.
7 years.
How long do you wait until
Shut up.
There's 2 questions actually. It's the one that Carlos just said, yeah, how long do you wait to while dating to have sex? And the other one is, this is a question for everyone. What do you feel is long enough of foreplay before you jump into intercourse? Chicken.
Again, y'all are assuming I've actually had intercourse.
I would say really not that long.
I'm over here eating chicken, and that statement made me stop. I'm like,
I'm glad you turned your camera on for that. Also,
honestly,
yes.
I don't feel like not too long. Like unless that's like your thing, and if that's your kink, like I mean, yeah, I like foreplay. But if we're gonna do an hour of foreplay, you gotta leave. Give me a good like 5 minutes. We gotta let's get into it because like you can also foreplay while you're having like while you're fucking. You can also have foreplay even though it dicks in your vagina. You know, it doesn't matter.
What?
attention. You can have foreplay at any moment.
Goku, why are you here?
You gotta pay.
So to answer Carlos's question, so my last ex was like the closest I got to anything, and
It's been
how did
looking
that
good.
work? I want to say normally I wouldn't do this, but
Felt
something
nice.
about him, like him and me, we were just kind of like, I thought we were just clicking in all the right places. And so I think it was like 2 weeks after we became official that we just started sort of kind of messing around. And it was maybe like 2 more weeks that we were 2-3 more weeks. And we would just kind of like, because mostly it was me. We kept pushing like my boundaries a little bit. And so I tried things and I wanted him to try things. And some of it worked out and some of it he just clearly couldn't follow directions. And then motherfucker just bails. So that happened.
All right,
Wow.
but before
So
anyone says anything, hey Google,
No.
what are one of your kinks?
oh my god.
No.
Yeah.
Get down to the nuts and bolts.
I
of
think I
things.
broke it.
You know, it's a lot to keep track
So
of.
anyway,
I'm not sure.
I'm answering the
Wait,
question of
wait.
how long.
It's talking.
It talked. It's like I said. I don't know. It's a lot to keep track of, so I'm not sure. Hey Google, play Humpty Hump.
No.
Okay, playing Shock G on YouTube Music.
That's not it. Oh, is it?
Shut up.
Edgar, to answer your
That's
question,
not it. Stop
about-
music.
Danilin asks, are any ace people here?
Oh, asexual?
Ace. Yeah.
Yeah, asexual.
My best friend is.
Here, in
One of
the
my best
podcast.
friends.
This chicken is delicious.
Thank you for sharing, Goku.
Edgar says, so cosplay sex, basically role playing.
No one cosplay sex is dumb. Like no cosplayer spends 3 weeks making their costume. Wants to go ruin that fucker.
I'm a
having
good
sex.
noodle. I'm innocent.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had.
Because if you
sex.
did, Mrs. Puff would take away the
Cosplay
star
sex.
slowly from the good noodle board.
Mm-mm.
Role playing for me is very boring because I'm like,
I guess
I
it kind of
wanted to
depends
play-
on the.
if I wanted to play a game.
depends
of
on the
D&D,
roles.
That's what I would have done.
If I want to role play, I'll go play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't need this shit.
There you go. It depends on the role playing and what we're doing, I guess. I wouldn't be like against it. Somebody asked a question like, have you ever met someone who was like, what was it, too much sexual energy or whatever? Yes. And normally I don't slut shame, but I will slut shame this motherfucker because he was an asshole.
Is
Oh.
it Edgar?
I thought you were
Beast
talking
mofo.
about me. I looked
No.
right up. I was enjoying my chicken. And I will slut shame this
No.
motherfucker, and I'm all
It's
like,
not you, Goku.
Not you,
No, it was
dummy.
this other guy.
Shame you. For
Granted, it was partially my fault because this was like not too long after my ex and I broke up, so I was in a really bad place. But so here's the really fucked up part. You thought I was bad before. So there's this thing, there's this how do I explain this? Okay, so there's this group for like Jewish people, obviously. And once a year, shut up.
How do I feel
I
like
did
you
it
should
first.
say something?
So once a year we get together and do this thing called a party of 8, where you get 8 like-minded individuals or couples or whatever, and y'all have dinner, and then we go meet at like a bar or whatever to do an after party. And so I was of course in the single group, and we met at some Mexican restaurant, I can't remember. And it was this one guy in charge with like his 3 friends and then whatever, and he picked like the rest of us. It was like I think one other guy and then 4 girls, and I think like somebody like glommed onto us later, but whatever. So one of his friends bought us all shots, and I'm like, heck yeah, let's do this. And I don't remember what started the jokes, but for whatever, he bought, like, this guy had bought another drink, and I'm like I've said before, I'll try anything once. So I'm like, can I try your drink? And he hands it over to me, and he's like, and he's
See you tomorrow.
he was like, what did he say? Here, hope you enjoy the herpes. and I still took a drink, like some, and I still sipped some of it, and then I was like, "Here, try mine. Don't mind the gonorrhea." And so his friends
What?
were like,
Well played.
"Hold on."
Well played, that was.
So his friends were cracking up, and so were the girls. That I just we just like did that back and forth, and one of his friends was like, "It's a match made in heaven," and the other one's like, "Well, maybe not heaven." So I was like, "So maybe this could be a thing."
It's a match
Also,
made at Denny's.
Hey, Goku. Edgar wants to know what would $5 will get him.
Oh, look at it.
Get him.
Next will get you a 4 for 4 at Wendy's.
No. Exactly. And Danilin asks, "Sorry, I don't have anything to contribute. I don't know anything about it."
No, it's fine. It's
You're fine,
fine.
Nothing to be
Danilin.
ashamed about. Nothing to be
Just,
ashamed.
just be here to make fun.
Emotional
Watch
support.
me devour this meat.
Also, most people don't feel comfortable, talking about it too. That's another thing.
Goku likes
Yeah.
food porn.
Yeah, that's good. That's him.
I'm honestly very comfortable. Like, you can ask me any question under the sun, and I'm 100% willing to answer.
Humpty.
Shut up, Goku.
Dumpty
That's it.
sat on the wall.
But what was the question? Have you ever met anybody whose sexual drive is too much? That's
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to sex, I'm an Energizer bunny. Like, people
Keep
get sick of
going
me 'cause
on
I
and
can
on
go.
and on.
I can go like 20 rounds and be still not be.
Get it, girl. That's
I know.
awesome. Well, no. Okay, so here's the thing. Like I said, I'm really bad with signals. Like, I'm really bad with like, I don't know when you're actually like flirting with me or whatever, because I'm kind of a chowderhead like that.
Chowderhead.
Shout ahead.
Damn. And okay, so yeah, I thought we were doing pretty good. We were having like a good rapport or whatever, and I wasn't taking. And this is where I fucked up, because again, I was like on the rebound. One of my friends, bless her heart, she was like,
Oh, that's
"Why
a
are you
good-ass
talking?"
chicken.
When we got to the after party, she was like, "Why are you talking to this guy?"
Goku.
And I was like, "What are you talking about? He's
I
kind of
still-
cute, and we're
still got the
kind of having
seasoning on
fun."
my
She's
lips.
like, "No, this is a terrible guy," and I didn't listen to her. And what happened was he just kept buying me drinks. He was kind of nice at the time, but then we were like,
Before you
Sitting outside.
before you continue with your story, just real quick for one of our commenters in the stream, Booty Warrior, check your messages, please. That's it. You can go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just
All right.
trying to address something. Chicken.
Mexican.
I don't remember
You
specifics. I just
distracted her.
yeah, you did. What happened was we're outside.
Is this Food Wars?
No,
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on?
Dude, my dad grilled some fucking chicken, and it's fucking delicious. It's barbecued grill. It's grilled chicken, and it's fucking got all the Mexican seasonings and spices, and it's so fucking good.
You trying to open that child-proof container?
Yes. It's applesauce. I have
got
an
it.
obsession with applesauce. But
mean-
I
You're
hate
inspired
apples,
by
is that
my
weird?
chicken, weren't
Can
you?
we? Oh fuck, you made some fried chicken.
I did.
I mean, I have like, hey, do you want to go out and get some dinner? No, I don't. I don't like hanging out with Mexicans.
Mexican.
Mexican.
Who the hell said that? But no,
Oh,
like
so good.
we were just outside hanging out for like some
So out of
reason,
context.
and then his friends
Oh.
were following us, and I was like, "Who are you chaperoning, me or him?" And that was the answer, both. And I was like, that just totally kind of went over my head because I was getting kind of buzzed. But then we were both like walk away or whatever, and so we ended up making out for a little bit, and then done. Okay, so this is like
Oh shit.
in Westheimer.
Oh fuck, the video went away.
What do you mean?
What?
The video's gone.
Oh no.
There it goes. I got it back.
I was about to say we broke the internet.
Okay, but where's my invite,
wait,
Goku?
what?
Swing on by, Holmes. You know where I live. Come on, Edgar. I got you, man. We got chicken. We got fajitas. That's why I had to go outside, because my dad grilled some fajitas and some
Fajitas.
chicken, and his cousin came over. They're out there drinking like, pissing off the
But
white
who has a
neighbors.
food-
The white neighbor is over there outside his window going, damn, they're having too much fun out there. Better call the cops. Look at them having fun. Look at them.
But yeah, the moral of the story: we went
Bears.
across the street and we were actually against this powder blue Mini Cooper, and he's trying to like, what's the euphemism called? Ring my back doorbell. That was interesting.
Oh, no, I got to use the bathroom now.
Knocking on the poop chute.
I was like, what the fuck is happening here? And then
Who has a doorbell on the back door? I understand the reference, but I'm just thinking of
Really?
houses
Wait,
right
okay,
now.
you're going to have to explain that to me.
no.
No, you have to, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Poop
He
chute.
wants to put it in the butt.
Oh.
Right?
Well,
But that's an exit
Or
only.
did you mean it in a different way?
There's poo in there.
like, okay,
Oh,
remember the story you told about the Frank's red hot sauce?
He wanted to use buffalo sauce as a lubricant?
No, dumbass.
See
He
what I
puts
mean?
that shit on
Let
everything.
me.
he
What
wanted
was the
to
more
lubricate.
story?
Frank's red hot sauce. I put that shit on everything.
No, motherfucker.
It's Modelo
happened?
time.
What happened in the
Leave
What
it-
happened in the story, Goku?
What story?
The story you told us yesterday.
Oh, right. So, homegirl, they're eating buffalo sauce. Like,
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom. nom.
homeboy's like, all right, now that I'm fed, I'm horny. Let me get me some of that pie. And then he starts like fingering her. He didn't wash or
Yeah.
clean his fucking hands.
Okay, so it's that.
We have
But in
another
the butt.
guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages that are pleased above the 18 of that are pleased above the
Liar.
age of
What
18.
the fuck?
Oh wait, no, he's not lying. Never mind.
It's Booty Warrior.
No. See, you should have just made this a Zoom panel.
No, Booty Warrior has special privileges because he's the only flamboyant gay black guy in the group. Now, when I say he's not the only gay black guy in the group. He just happens to be the most flamboyant.
Oh, okay.
I want to take what I'm wearing off, but I also don't want to leave the camera because
Just take step 5 feet back.
Like
And then-
go, yeah, like point it up at the ceiling and then walk away.
Not at the fan. I thought I was tripping balls or something.
Here you go, another
Give me one.
There-
song
there
for
you
get,
go.
another song about getting it on.
No. Turn your shit off, Goku.
Oh yeah, check out that sonic knee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's that OnlyFans perk that you get.
Yeah, you get knees.
Oh, shows a little bit of ankle.
Got some head, shoulders in there. You're all over the place. Oh boy.
I'm gonna keep my shirt. That's shorts.
Someone thought my legs were hot dogs. I'm like, oh.
They thought they were hot dogs.
Yeah, there was that old thing. It was like hot dogs or legs. I'm like,
Sex is a Texas drought. Can you do the kind of stuff that only Prince will sing about? So put your hand down my pants, and I bet you'll feel nuts.
I feel like I heard this song before at
it's-
a like.
hold on, you gotta
at
listen
the
to it.
dance club.
You have everyone's heard this song before at one point in their life.
Yeah.
This one's dedicated to Booty Warrior that just joined.
I think I heard this at Numbers once.
Just
Okay,
like
I'm much
daylight
more-
There you
savings
go.
time. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
Me,
I heard
baby,
this at
ain't
Numbers.
Nothing but mammals, so
I'm
let's
the kind
do
of
it
girl
like
that
they
has to
do
take
on
a
the
bath.
Discovery
Goku, shut up.
Channel.
Can't hear Gabby.
What?
No, I was just saying I'm the kind of girl that has to take her bra off when she gets home, so that's what I was trying to do.
My friend does that too.
This is my show. If I want to play shitty '90s music, I will.
You told us to talk about kinks, and you told us
And
not to
you
get off
keep-
And
topic.
this song is
and
about
not get
kinks.
off topic.
You're there eating chicken and drinking Doritos.
There's that snapping in Latina again.
Well, no, this song is about kinks. It's about doing it like they
someone
do
help
on
me
the
figure out
Discovery
how to
Goku,
get
Channel.
the
help
audio
Booty
to be
Warrior. He's
on
having
one
some
note.
issues.
I'll go to the chat.
You're the only one who can hear it.
Question: can someone help him figure? Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to
I'll go to
get
the
the
chat.
audio on. Okay.
On the bottom? Wait, can you hear us?
I'll type it.
me, baby, with that bed.
So on the Zoom, on the corner, there's like a little microphone. See it?
And you say dial in over internet.
Where it says there's a microphone and it says mute, there's like a little arrow. See the arrow? Now click the arrow, and right there where it says select a microphone and select a speaker, you have to select your setting.
Edgar's right. This podcast is brought to you by Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel. Remember, when getting it on like they do on the Discovery Channel, those motherfuckers are very intrusive.
Maneater.
This podcast is brought to you by Maneater. Now on the PlayStation Network for $10 off. You can get it for $29.99. Maneater, where you play as a shark, do flips, and eat people. Maneater, it's not Jaws.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
No, we
hello.
can't.
Thank you. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today.
See, that's the kind of voice I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Fuck, what the fuck? You notice that she's like so quick to throw us, especially me, under the bus? Fucking Goku.
Fuck you, Goku.
Well, when you deal with you
You have-
enough.
You have to hit that soft anime like buff dude voice, but also like super
The
super.
raw voice.
To get the Sebastian voice.
The voice isn't real.
Exactly.
But it's
You liar.
But
Hit him with that Matt Mercer voice.
I get
Hit him with that
it-
crumb.
Yeah,
that
but it's
gets
still
me
coming
in
out of
my
his vocal
bones.
cords.
You
So it
gotta
counts.
get that. You gotta hit him with that Cardi B. You gotta hit that thing with that dangly dang thing in the back of the throat. You know.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite lyric.
I love it.
Gilbert Godfrey.
So some of the comments,
that's
oh
the
come
thing.
on.
Winning.
You gotta admit, like, no, whenever Goku joins, whenever Goku's gone and he finally comes back, it's a whole different level.
Whole different ball game.
That
Whole
is
different
true.
ballgame.
We were having like a decent conversation, and then Goku came back, and it's like we can't get anything.
It was a
out.
boring
Well,
one. I
you know
got a
what?
text saying, "When are you coming back?"
Came back with
Baby,
chicken.
come back.
Rude.
You can blame it all.
Well, you said everybody was supposed to say their kinks. We're the only
I
ones
don't
who said
know.
it.
I was
Yeah.
outside.
Said anything.
Do you really think I was out there answering messages when I was when
No.
I
Of
just
course
said
not.
I
I know
was
you
out there
weren't.
eating
Well,
fajita
it was-
tacos?
You were
It
supposed
was
to be
Go-
fixing
It was
the
Goku
street.
purposely not. He purposely went out because to get chicken because he did not want to talk about his kinks.
Right.
Kink
I-
is chicken.
Conspiracy theory.
You're the ones
Polio
throwing me under the
Loco.
bus, talking about my
Well,
kinks.
okay,
and
so
it's
here's
like,
the
y'all
thing.
know I ain't done
Here's the
shit.
thing about me. I'm very demisexual, so I can't do anything with anyone unless I have a pre-established connection with them.
Mm.
True.
That
But
doesn't
there's a-
mean that I have
Then
to
again,
date
I'm a
you.
whore,
Like that
so-
doesn't mean I have to have like a crush on you or we have
No,
to
but
be
you gotta
dating.
know them.
But I have to know them.
Right.
So
Yeah, and
But then there's
I'm not
a-
gonna
but
lie.
then-
Sorry.
I'm in the-
Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not gonna lie. I'm the same way, which is why I'm very like keep it to the people you know.
More
I don't
conscious.
go around like I'm more conscious, and it's one connection because I don't want to just be fucked and that's it. I want to have a conversation. I want to chill, have a friend, whatever it is. Until like I need to know where he's been. Cause
Okay, so we have
does
another question for both Super Jew and
Yeah.
Gabby. What kind of guys do you like? Are you into white, Mexican, black, Asian, etc.? What's
I'm not just
I
Floyd.
read Edgar replying to Carlos. I read that as what kind of Mexican guys you like.
Mexican?
Mexican. Okay. So
Mexican.
okay.
Tia.
So since we're talking about guys, it's only fair that we include Booty Warrior as well.
Oh gosh.
But I thought you said Booty Warrior.
I'm
That's for the
nervous.
other team.
I have
Oh, what guys? What kind of? Never
I-
mind. I understand the question now. Sorry.
I have a plethora of kinks that are sinful. Genuinely sinful.
Oh, I know. We've gone to the Renaissance Festival together.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know about two of them. Oh my god.
what kind
my.
of guys are you into though?
Yeah. Talk.
One is on this panel, I'll say that.
Oh.
Oh.
Carlos.
Hello, Jace.
What? I'm married.
Let's just say this might be a dead giveaway tying into the roleplay thing, but oh my god. There's a certain type of accent I like on a certain type of dude, and it has to do with medieval times. I'll let that go too.
Definitely Sonic.
it's the knee. The knee gives it away.
Oh.
Show us some
I mean,
ankle.
Sonic would be
Fuck,
like Sonic would be the most like historically accurate version. Jace would be like the most fantasy wise like accurate.
I'm the one that put on Game of Thrones.
We need more chicken.
I mean, Game of Thrones. I mean, we can have a conversation about Game of Thrones because I have problems with Daenerys and her fuck ass, but I love her.
She went 0 to 60 real fucking quick.
She did.
That was
But she
unnecessary.
went 0 to 60 so many damn times.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Necessary.
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
I've never seen
Gabby.
Game of Thrones.
Neither have I. I'm just bullshitting, and I honestly, you know.
Seen it all, but I used to work for HBO, so I had to see it.
Oh my god.
So
Wait.
no, but we're
People
talking
used to
about
call
okay.
just to
So
know what the
not
next
just
episode
what kind of dudes, but what kind of like what kind of guys? Like, are you into white guys, Mexican, black, Asian, Latino? Instead of Mexican, we're gonna say Latino. So white, Latino, Asian, black.
I have a hate fuck boner for white dudes.
Talking about that, I was
makes sense.
raised. I
It's
was
so
raised to
complicated.
like. So I'm not discriminative at all, but I will say I've never slept with my own race simply because I was raised to where like my grandma used to say, "Mija, marry you." This was all in Spanish, but so everybody can understand in
Right.
English. "Mija, marry you a rich white doctor. Don't marry your kind that won't get you shit." That's how I was raised. I don't believe in that. I've never actually slept with anybody like that. I would say like a legitimate Latino.
have you slept with the doctor?
I mean, they're like Mexican American. I wouldn't say Latino. But I've never slept with like. I don't know. I'm not discriminative. I
the
wouldn't
reason
care.
why-
Okay, so my ex was white and he was Catholic, so that was
Oh,
great.
God.
That was a huge joke to a lot of our friends. Like, why are you with the Catholic boys? Like,
They have the
I'm
most
just
aggressive.
with the guy. He's cute.
They have the most aggressive. I need to get out this frustration type of sex, and
Yes.
oh my god.
And for the rest of my co-hosts that are just kind of over here staring off in the distance. So guys, chicken.
Chicken, right? I know.
Chicken.
Fuck that.
Get your chicken loving ass out of here.
One day we're
Oh,
gonna dedicate an
oh,
entire
chicken.
podcast to fried chicken.
There you go.
Okay. While we eat fried chicken.
There you go.
I've yet to try Korean fried chicken. I heard it's really good.
Ooh.
That's a fucking thing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that is a thing.
So
I
good.
was okay. You gotta
I
understand.
wanted
I
to
was
learn.
raised
Koreans are
like if it's
automatically
not
better to the
if it's not
cookout. I
like
said it.
when it comes to fried chicken, you don't like you always try to stick with like it has to be made in Louisiana. It's always got to be made by.
Doing? I don't know what's happening.
It's
There.
got to be
Yeah, my
made by
camera's
black
not focused.
folk, or it's got to be made by Latino folk. They grow around black folk.
Or Asian folks, because Asian folks know how to throw down in the kitchen, and I mean that because when I tell you, honestly, and it's specifically Filipino folks, they got so much spice to the point where they put my Latino folks to shame. Like, I'm man, when I tell you, I have never had more spicy chicken and seen somebody literally just look at it like, oh, this is spicy to you. I'm just like, ma'am, you just put like
I broke it.
a literal, the literal devil's tongue on this piece of chicken,
So-
and you're not. You're
This
not
is our
liking it.
mile.
Booty Warrior, I'm gonna take you somewhere, and we're gonna eat Mexican food, and I'm gonna take you to a
Oh.
place where the level of spice is this. Whenever you go somewhere and whenever you ask them, hey, how spicy it is, this is how I ask them. I'm like, listen, hey, is it spicy? They're like, yeah. I'm like, how spicy? Are we talking about white people spicy? Or are we talking about small village in Mexico? They don't have a refrigerator spicy. And the girl was like, damn, you know what? It's not that spicy.
I've had devil's tongue before. I did not think. I've had devil's tongue before. I did not think it was that hot. I've had ghost reaper. I've had ghost pepper. I've had what's that other one? A California reaper. None of those were hot to me.
There's-
Oh, well,
I'm
Car-
scared.
I'm scared
just to address some
because-
comments, Edgar says,
Isn't that just?
Edgar says, this podcast is brought to you by spoilers. I haven't seen Game of Thrones either. And Pachinko says, I've only dated and slept with Latina and Asian women. Well, I mean, we can set you up with Super Jew.
Yeah, I'm a Latina, so I don't think you want to.
I ain't gonna be no notch on no one's bedpost.
No. At this age, at my age, I don't want notches anymore. I want something that's gonna be for keeps. Like, you know.
Right.
You want ropes?
I want. Are we wrestling?
Off the top rope.
He's gonna take a bump.
Well, no. Okay, so let me finish the thing.
All right.
Here's the thing.
I'll be back.
The fool ghosted asshole. So
What?
the guy.
I gotta throw away my garbage. I said I'll be back.
All right, fine.
And get
So
more
the
chicken.
guy that
The timeliness is all.
everything's all swapped. So the guy that was like, I don't know why I can't say it. The guy like really
Can't sit here
pissed me
anymore.
off.
It hurts.
So he like ghosted me after because once I sobered up, I was like, we're gonna date, right? And he was straight up like, after that, we're gonna have sex, right? And I was like, no, that's not how I roll. You're gonna date me for a while and then I'll have sex with you. He was the other way. He was like, I have sex with a girl first. And if we have sex enough times, then I'll date you. And I was like, that's not how I roll.
That's soft. That sounds terrible.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
Yeah,
me as
it's
fuck
just-
though. That's terrible, but it's me as fuck.
I feel you,
Because
sure.
and I have a whole explanation for that though, because my thing is like I told somebody, my thing is, and this is how I put it to somebody, like my thing is I learned so much about you through sex that a lot of that translates to you as a person outside of sex. And so without telling me, you're telling me who you are, and in that way I want to know all the bad parts so that way I know what the fuck I'm getting into before I have to deal with psycho crazy, because let's be honest, we all got a little bit of psycho in us.
Sure.
Let me at least deal with it all at once here in a controlled environment versus out here
Mm-hmm.
where I have to perform a certain way. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't think that was his
Oh, no,
reason. I think it was just a horn dog.
I mean,
But
that's
I
it.
can understand that. I can understand that. But that's just not
I-
me. Okay, so I'm gonna take. So one time I went to a Taylor Swift concert when she was at the Houston Rodeo. Not by choice, I was kidnapped. But she said that
It's
Taylor
okay.
Swift.
It makes,
Taylor
it
Swift
makes
did
your
it
love for
by
Taylor
herself.
Swift.
I don't. I hate this. I hate that bitch. But anyway, she said. But she said,
Correct.
if I talk to you for 5 minutes, I'm gonna write a song about you. And that was like annoying to me, but I was also like, well, that's kind
Oh
of
yeah, she did do
She
that.
says that.
Actually, I remember sorry, a little when I bring this up. I remember that she one time was trying to date Michael J. Fox's son, but then Michael J. Fox himself said no because I don't want you making a song out of him.
Wow.
And I was like, because she was doing that whole like the breakup songs and all
Yeah.
that, so it just like
She still
made it
does
too
that.
obvious. And yeah, it still does, but like it was getting obvious to the point. At that point, she was like, okay, I think we're seeing a pattern here.
Yeah. So, I'm not exactly in that vein, but I am along the vein of if I get to know you for even 5 minutes, like I'm not gonna write a song about you, but I am gonna put you in like my circle. And that means if someone does you wrong, if you want me to, I will be there in like 5 minutes to go and like fight for your honor type of thing. So,
That's very wholesome.
so like that's me. I get actually very attached to people. So like that was the thing that really pissed me off, was that my ex like I was really nervous about doing it. This was my first adult relationship. I always did like dumb shit as a kid, like me and a guy would be like dating on a Friday. We would be like boyfriend and girlfriend by Friday, and then the next Monday, whether we actually went out on a date or not, I'd be like, I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore, and I'd break up with them. It was terrible. I was a really horrible person.
You're a mean
Yeah,
person.
see, like
Well, I was a
said, I'm
kid.
not.
But then this guy, we met at Ren Fair, and what happened was it was me and my friends.
That's how it happens.
Off to a solid start so
Hold
far.
on. So
He had his pantaloons on.
right. So he was my
Those thighs were
one of my
just
other best friend's neighbor, and
firmly
so
wrapped around those leather.
He looked like he hadn't bathed in 3 days. Which he probably
shut
had.
up, guys.
His hair rugged and looked like they were bathed in grease. Just grease.
No.
Like he had a whole can of WD-40.
WD-40.
Mexican.
Shut up, Bear.
No.
Oh, India just came back
Alright.
from the ventures
So-
of Mexico.
What did I miss? Because everybody's laughing.
We're not telling
Okay.
you. You ruined it.
So
anyway.
what? All right. So here's what happened. So
Damn. What did
I-
y'all say? Because the comment section's like, I'm gonna cry. Super Jew, more like super cruel. Damn,
What?
Super Jew gonna put you in her top 5 on MySpace. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
I didn't say
god.
anything.
MySpace reference.
I've
Wow.
been
Wow,
letting her talk
MySpace.
because I've been letting her talk. Sorry, people in my house is sleeping. I just realized how loud I'm talking. I've been letting her talk because everybody else has been interrupting her.
Oh, thank you, Gabby.
You're welcome.
I apologize
You're
for
mean.
Goku.
No, like,
I'm sorry.
well, like I said, I was a kid. I didn't know.
Goku just because.
Wait, what did I do?
I'm
I said
sorry, but
everybody's
yeah,
been interrupting her.
yeah, but like as a kid, I thought I was gonna have that. I legit thought like love was supposed to work like in the Disney movies. It was supposed to be,
Cliched bullshit.
yeah, and I believed that, and I believed it. So,
Some witch doctory
my
bullshit.
bad, my bad. But no, okay. So we were at Ren Fair, and I met the guy, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're cute. So what happened was this. Our group.
Ooh, give us the medieval narration.
Yeah, sure.
I want to
So
give us
our-
the medieval narration.
So we're sitting around our campfire, and my half of the group manages to bring enough chairs for everybody. My friend, her then husband, and before he was my ex, they brought 2 chairs, and there was 3 of them. So this guy, and he's this tall, like lanky white dude. So he was like sitting on the cooler first, and one time he and my friend's ex like switched, and we kept cracking up because my friend's ex is Latino, and he's not fat, but he was just not tall and lanky, so he sat on the cooler and like crushed it a little bit, so we were all cracking jokes. But anyway, so the thing was, when we all got up to like cook our burgers or make our burgers and do s'mores and stuff, he would get up and steal all of our seats. But then when we would come back, all we had to do was say, okay, you're in my seat, and he would get up and he would move. Well, he took my seat. Okay. So
Just
I get
ignore
up to
him.
go make a s'more. He took my seat. And I come over and I'm like, you're in my seat. And he's like, do you want me to get up? And I was like, well, too late now. And I just sat on him. And
That was his kink.
and like, you saw me coming back. You should have known just to like get up or whatever. It was my seat. So I just sat on. So yeah, I just sat on him.
I'm just gonna hit this waffle on you real quick.
And yeah, I just kind of hung out there for like, I don't know, we were out there for a couple more hours or whatever. And like, that was okay. But then the next day, we were all just doing our own thing at the fair because this was Sunday now. And so my friend pulls me aside, was like, hey, we were talking. Do you guys want to exchange numbers? And I actually kind of like freaked out a little bit. I was like, ah, fuck, I did it again. Because some of the other convention friends I hang out with would kind of do the same thing. Like, I'm not trying to, I guess, like, I unintentionally tease guys. Because I don't know I'm doing this. Huh?
You're trying to have an orgy?
Like, I don't know. I realize now sitting on guys' laps is a bad idea. Wasn't
stop
fully
me.
aware of that. Yeah, I know. Wait, what?
Well,
You're in my seat.
You know, the power of the WAP is unsurmountable. And in medieval time, you know.
Just don't go yelling out,
Damn.
wench, and then get cold clocked on the side of the
Wait,
face
who-
for someone
who
who did
you
not want to
calling
hear
a
it.
winch?
Why are you
Who
talking
did-
like
Who
Bane?
did call me a wench?
What?
Which one of y'all said it? I thought that was Goku.
I yelled wench. Goku's
Oh.
muffled. You can't hear him.
Yeah, I'm
I
muffled.
didn't mean it.
Would Wendy the mascot be considered a winch? I'm
Oh,
curious.
fuck, wearing the mask was a bad idea. I can't see shit.
Now
Everything's
it's a chance
red.
to see the shit.
Oh.
Well,
But
at
yeah.
least you're super fast, Goku.
But no, yeah. So I actually, so my friend was like, okay, no, it's cool. Just like think about it if you want to. You don't have to make an answer now. So I actually thought about it, and I was like, girl, you've been saying you wanted to date or whatever. Maybe this is the universe's way of saying like, just try it. And but you're an adult now, so don't be dumb and a petty kid. So I was like, okay. So we start. So I was like, okay, yeah, we can exchange numbers, and we started talking. And
Oh, fucking stupid! Jesus Christ!
Oh, that was out of nowhere.
No,
it was out of nowhere. But yeah, no, at first it was just nice. We would like talk until we passed out at night. He would always be like, "Good morning, beautiful," and I was like, "There you go, you're earning brownie points. Like that's what I like."
Oh, he ain't
Morning,
shit.
sweetheart.
He ain't shit.
And no,
That's
at first
how
he
they
was like,
kiss.
considering stuff, and I was actually like, okay, he's doing, but again, this was around the holidays, so then we got
He
into
ain't
like
shit.
holiday stuff. So like he invited
I
me
will
to,
be right back.
so like he invited me to his company's work party, and he was like, be here at this time because I want to be there early. And I was like, cool. And then I was like, okay, well, next week is my company's work party. Be here at this time because I want to go early. Motherfucker showed up 30 minutes late. Like past 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And I actually forgave a lot with him. I'm actually a pretty forgiving
we run on
person.
color people time. I'm just gonna be honest. We just run on color people time.
Hey, I
To let
heard.
the audience know, we run on colored people time. When you say be on time, we hear 30 minutes late. We hear okay, show up when the fuck you want to. If it's
Okay.
corporate, we're definitely not gonna show up on
Oh
time.
yeah, no.
'cause
Unless
gotta
it's
get-
like a, I have to
you gotta
agree
get
with Booty
emotionally
Warrior.
prepared.
I have to agree with Booty Warrior
Okay, so-
100%. If you're
No,
on,
yeah, my dad
if you're,
does the same thing. I always have to tell, we have to tell him like, be here like 30 minutes earlier because he's always fucking late.
unless
Just
it's
gotta
like
lie
a
to 'em. Tell 'em the
business
wrong
thing,
time.
unless it's business related, do not show up on time. Otherwise, you're gonna be helping setting up chairs.
Gabby, what are you drinking? That part. What are you drinking?
Puerto Rican rum.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, I be.
Oh, are we drinking?
You're
You
allowed
can if you
to.
want.
You've seen
Oh,
this
hold up.
podcast.
Go get
before.
you.
I know.
Girl, let me get
Go get you
myself,
some.
sir.
I can't open it though.
Is it?
I'm not
Is it?
much of
Is
drinking.
it? Is it child safety proof?
Yep.
Just like that ham applesauce.
Yep.
I love applesauce, but I hate apples. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
people who don't like ketchup but would eat lasagna.
What the?
Those are different.
that's-
Those are real different.
Well, they're
though.
both tomatoes. so-
tomato based.
I mean,
Ketchup
yeah.
is full of sugar.
I like apples. I like apple sauce. I don't like apple juice because it looks and it
Oh, you
looks
got
like
Trulies?
piss.
I can't
want some
read it. You're
Trulies.
moving it too much.
Oh, I had some Trulies. You want some? Wait,
Hell
you're
yeah.
not here.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
I had truly a couple weeks
by the
ago.
way,
That stuff tastes like
do that.
water.
Gotta
Hey,
do that stuff
hey,
live.
Booty Warrior. Since you're here, you already got one. But do you want a bottle of water or something? You want something to drink?
Yes, douse me in that wop, daddy.
We're talking
I don't know
about
if he's
dating
kidding or he-
because I don't think I've ever actually answered that question about dating.
Oh yeah, go.
I'm gonna straight up.
That was the question.
I've dated people, yes. Have I been in a relationship? No. My life is very sad. No, it's fine. I don't really care. But I've been told that
mood.
I'm the kind of girl that guys look for, but I'm second choice because there's somebody prettier and like skinnier and
Right.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Which fuck them.
Men are assholes.
Yeah, no, I was absolutely surprised when even like these two, even though they were assholes, they were like, "You're cute." And I'm like, "Really?"
I thought you were talking about me for a second.
Maybe
I've
hidden
never
you in
had
that
that.
emotional soft spot.
I've never had that, so I can't say that I've had that in a dating sense at all. I can say though that like when it comes to like having any like sexual like relationship with anybody, I'm very much like most of the people I don't like. Most of the people that sexual relationship wise are out of town. I don't like you living in the same town I am in. Because then that gives me more time to get to know you, have conversation. That puts in effort for either you to come out or me to come out. It's the same way with dating. Like, if you put in effort, I'm going to put in effort.
Right.
You know, give us a couple months, then you can have the punani. But then before that,
Right.
no.
So to answer the question way back when, okay, so technically I've only dated the one white guy, but I am attracted to all
white guys.
Not just white
not
guys,
just one.
asshole. I'm attracted to people of color too. I'm attracted to definitely Asians. Like, damn. I don't know what they
I felt like such a business answer. I'm attracted to all people of color. No, I mean it could be true. I'm just saying the way it sounded
it's like it's like she's someone's like
safe
I
answer,
like
yeah.
everybody, but
well,
we love all.
Every time you pick something up, I am looking to see what it is. I'm distracted by movement.
Yeah, me too.
So,
That's horrible.
Yeah. So Booty Warrior is really throwing me off. He's constantly moving.
I'm sorry. I'm literally like an electron. I can't stop.
There you go. But
I didn't like this, so I went to a margarita.
Well, like,
so just got to bite the bullet and do the whole thing.
Yep.
Do it. Sorry.
If you finish yours, I'll finish mine.
On three, everybody chug.
I got like half a thing of this. This is a lot.
Okay.
It looks like Listerine now.
It's okay.
I mean,
my rum with triple sec, tequila, and some other stuff.
Are you sure that's not actually Listerine?
No, it's not. I promise. I have my Listerine right over there underneath the alcohol joint.
Gives me an idea for sneaking alcohol into the place, though.
All you need
Make
is
it the right
triple sec,
color.
tequila and margarita mix and Cuban rum.
I need to save a Listerine bottle.
I just know I would get entirely and utterly wasted with even a half of that. But then again, I'm a lightweight, so I mean.
I'm Latina. Tequila's my thing. Especially rum. I love rum. I have vodka over there. I have raspberry peach whiskey.
Oh, that raspberry peach is the one that'll fuck you up. Actually, no. A mojito will fuck you up.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I
A
love
mojito,
ass.
a mojito will sneak up on you so damn quick, and because it literally just tastes like what do you call them?
Mint.
Yes, like you know, like those little bars of like fruit ice cream,
Yes.
where it's just like that.
Fruit cups.
Kind of. Actually, yes.
It's actually peach berry.
Oh, girl,
okay.
that's an elixir for succubuses.
And then
That's
I
the elixir. That's the one.
That stuff comes. I don't like small bottles. I like a big bottle.
Oh, well, I
Oh,
get these because I get small bottles because I'm in this buzz group where they like send you like you're a buzz fairy and you get the
Yeah.
basket, and some of them do like small bottles. So I have a crap ton of these small bottles in a drawer. That
Where do you get those? Because I want to know. Because no, Heike, I really want to know. Because
I live in Austin or Pflegerville or like outskirts Austin. You
live
can get these in
Dallas.
Round Rock. You live in Dallas? Oh, I used to live in Dallas.
Dallas.
I lived in there forever.
Same reason you live in Austin. 'Cause no one fucking knows.
Everything
the
is
city
called
you're in.
Austin because literally, if you turn my corner, it's Austin. Literally.
Well,
I'm
are y'all talking about the
It's
small
all
liquor
awesome.
bottles?
Yeah.
I was wondering when you were gonna say something. You were just standing there,
You were expecting
sitting
him.
there, just like not moving.
I've been moving the whole time.
So one of our listeners, Pachinko, says when people say I
Do
don't
you
like you
drink
because of
wine?
weight, height, no muscles, or etc., are the same people that will try to ask you out because karma bit them in the ass.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are the ones that
Hey.
die alone.
I try
They're
really,
the dollar from your strippers, who wants a dollar?
alone
I try really hard not to be like that shallow.
a long,
But,
long time ago.
Um,
Sorry, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I had her to sing that part
Okay.
from Madness of the World.
Give you a dollar if you booty dance.
so like,
Could do a booty dance for $1.
I don't have enough room in my room to do a booty dance.
Just shake a figurine's ass. There you go. Just shake it around.
Make Tommy twerk.
damn.
Torquey Tommy.
All right, here you go.
I mean, I would, but I
You
need
got a
I need to
dollar.
stop saying I'll twerk if you twerk.
Honestly,
I
that's
don't know how to feel about that. The
What are
turtle.
you doing with Leonardo?
The Ninja Turtles.
He's twerking for that.
Get
Yeah.
dollar.
sued.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Power
I
Pack.
thought- Wait, can I say
Oh.
this? Can I say
Yes.
drag
We're
related
talking
things?
about
Just
kinks.
do it.
Wait, say what?
Okay. I've had some edibles and alcohol, so these are the shit when you have edibles and alcohol, yo.
Okay.
I was wondering what was in that green bag.
Oh, sour
earlier.
punch?
I'm guessing
Hell
that's
yeah.
what it was.
I'm scared to try an
I agree
edible.
with
Oh my God.
I agree with Edgar on his comment. He said that he discriminates based on personality, and then secondly based on looks. Like when it
Feel like
comes to
That's it.
when
Yeah,
it
that's
com-
what I do.
when it comes to personality, I don't care I don't care how attractive you are, because I met a lot of cosplayers that a lot of people consider really, really pretty, but like they have such shitty fucking
Yeah.
attitudes, and like, dude, I don't find them attractive at all. Like they don't even look pretty to me.
That's like a turn off.
No,
in a way.
agreed. Agreed.
Goku, I'm gonna have to ask for you to take off that.
Yeah,
mask, 'cause
seriously.
We
No.
can't fucking hear you. Then yell. I need you to
I'm
yell.
still
Then.
I
wearing-
gotta hear my black papa.
Yeah.
I love personality, which yesterday you guys were asking like what type of girls you're in, and I'm also into girls. And I like ones who are really super down to earth. Like I'm super down to earth. Like once you get to know me,
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking goofy as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't get me to shut up because I like to talk a lot.
Mhm.
I like to get on your nerves. But I'm also really independent.
Same.
I'm
Yeah,
also
so-
really independent, so like you don't have to babysit me or whatever. Although when I'm drunk or high, I like your dick extra more. And you don't want to fuck me when I'm drunk or high because you won't sleep and you won't go to work tomorrow. That's when I get really annoying. There's been times like I have feelings for this guy named Jason, and there's been times where he like rolls over and he's like, "Shut the fuck," because he's like, "No, we're not doing this tonight."
Yeah.
Just clap my cheeks. Clap my cheeks.
Pretty much, I'm like, hey, I'll shake my ass in the bed until you're ready. No.
Yeah, no,
look,
I'm pretty sure Booty Warrior's always looking for a reason to get his cheeks clapped, or vice versa.
accurate. Yes.
I remember you. I remember when we first became friends on your Facebook. You were posting, for scientific and non-scientific reasons, I want to see all of my friends naked.
Yes,
Okay,
I mean, for science, I just love to study the anatomy. I'm very
I think
intrigued.
anatomy
Nature.
is really helpful, especially when it comes to sex. Because like I know a guy who I've slept with, obviously.
Mhm.
Like I said, same three guys. Those are the only ones who are ever gonna come up.
Right.
It's Louis,
The other ones
it's
aren't worth
Louis,
it.
Jason, Christopher. Literally, I don't care about saying their names. But
All right, I'm trying not to.
Louis,
I'm not trying to be like
number two,
vibrant. I'm
he studied
I'm sorry.
anatomy and stuff like that. Like he was legit about studying anatomy and like scientific. Let me see your body naked, whatever, so that he could learn how to pleasure a woman by like fingering her so well. Like I don't know, like he learned different methods of like fingering
Yes,
a
for
woman.
science.
Now that.
Oh, he was straight up
I-
it was for sex.
Yeah.
See, that's a dangerous man, but that's the man I want to meet.
He's devoted to
And
his
I love
cause.
it
There you go.
because
Yes.
There you
like
go.
that's all he has to do to me, and I'm done. I'm like,
Mhm.
you bitch. No, I'm just-
All you gotta do is just lick behind the ear, just lick on my neck, bite it a little bit, and just maybe bite my left butt cheek, and you know what, you're good.
Yeah.
And then,
You get a
and
hickey.
it's-
I hate
I just-
hickeys. I hate hickeys.
Buy me
I
a number
hate-
2 at Whataburger.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started, dude. Like a water
Like, if you wanna-
a Whataburger number 2, what a size with a large Dr. Pepper and extra
Oh.
fries, fresh. They're fresh too. They're fresh out of the fryer, so they're still like tongue burning hot with just the right amount of salt, and the burger is just
Perfection.
yes.
I don't have a bunch of kinks. That's mostly why I've been quiet, because I'm not a sex person.
You're just here like eating your popcorn like this is a
You know,
fun
that could-
show.
But that could actually be a kink, a food kink.
Food kink.
That is.
I like
That
food,
is.
but I'm not gonna have sex with it.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
not
You never had a
With
little whipped cream
it.
down there?
Yes,
I
I want to do
I
that
see.
too.
I
Wait,
gotta clean
wait,
that
wait,
up. I don't
stop.
want to do that.
Stop.
I wanna do
Stop.
that.
I have had
Stop.
sex
Everyone
with
stop.
cake and honey.
Hold on, Booty Warrior, stop. Take a deep
What
I was
did
breath.
gonna say,
I do?
shit, his whole video froze.
I was like, what?
What, Goku?
Yes, go.
Just
My
stop.
dearest.
Just stop. Just stop.
What?
Just
We're
stop
talking
talking.
about kinks.
Yes, but
problem?
don't talk about fucking food.
We're not talking about fucking food. We're talking about fucking with food.
No,
Mm,
I
like
didn't
you wanna
say
talk about
fucking
my
the food.
chocolate
I said
cakes,
stop talking
just-
about
just
fucking
gobbling
food.
up some more chocolate cake with some honey drizzled on top as you eat every ounce of delicious chocolate icing.
I don't
Oh,
want to
The
hear.
Chris
I don't want to
Evans
hear
scene
from you.
From Not Another Teen Movie.
You,
where he's got
Mr.
the
Running
whipped
around
cream
calling
everywhere.
yourself everybody's little Hershey's Kiss or your everybody's little Hershey's chocolate bar.
Skylar is no
I
longer
am.
Goku.
There you go.
Look, you gotta twerk to that hour. Just gotta one, two.
No, what
I ain't got a lot of
about,
cake, but you know.
Hey.
I got bad knee. I can't do that.
I was talking about
Y'all scared Sonic away.
hickeys.
I'm still here.
Oh,
He's incognito.
dude, I could not see him.
I was talking about hickeys. Somebody was talking about hickeys. I absolutely
When?
hate hickeys, and I feel like if you want to suck and
Mhm.
bite something, you can bite these nipples.
That's
they're
what my ex
double
did a
H
lot.
for- These boobs are double H for a reason. You can bruise them up, tear them up, whatever you want. Just don't do it over here because I am a businesswoman,
There you go.
so it's like no.
I'm a
Yeah.
businesswoman.
My
These titties
so
have
My
power.
ex did that a
have
lot.
a,
You
um,
focused
feel
like
that.
all up here.
Okay,
All up here.
you have a question, Gabby.
I wish.
Super.
Gabby, Super, and Booty.
Right. So this is
Oh.
for the three of you. This is for the three of you. Have you ever had someone put whipped cream on your bodies and licked it off?
Are you volunteering?
No, it's a question. Have you ever had
Not
it done?
you, Goku. I'm talking to Pachinko.
Yes, I have.
No.
It's right here on my boobs down there,
Don't worry, Jesse. I got you on the next convention.
the behind area. God, I feel like I'm not so innocent anymore.
All I have is Cool Whip. Will that work?
Yeah, compared
Yeah,
to me.
that's literally that. Cool Whip.
Does it have to be
no.
Ready Whip or could it be Cool Whip?
Can it be Cool Whip?
No, it's got to be from the can.
I'm just here for dumb jokes.
It's okay.
Guys, I
so
swear,
to
I'm the
answer-
nicest person on earth.
Yeah.
I'm really
The-
nice. I'm not like this crazy. Only in the bedroom.
No, you're good.
I don't like. You can ask.
So to
anybody.
answer the question, no, but I want someone to.
I have done
All right,
so
Pachinko,
much.
there you go.
I have sinned. so
There's your
much.
answer.
I think that's more of an invitation more than an answer.
I didn't say it was an invitation. I'm just saying I
Just think-
want it eventually.
There's certain kinks I just find that are just why, because I think of it as the
Like what?
aftermath. Like after you do this, someone has to clean this up, and it's probably gonna have to be me. So I don't want to do this.
And that's why you get that little, what's it called?
This
Towels?
is where my this
Towels?
is where my
Plastic sheets and
after
shit.
yeah.
this is where my
Ew, no,
after
you stick to
personality
'em.
comes into, and I'm like, hold on, I need to clean this. I'm actually that kind of chick. I'll clean it for you. You don't gotta clean
Like
it.
this is just a
Girl.
mess. We had to
Yeah.
prep beforehand. I was like,
I love
don't
how
have forethought.
I love how subtly Gabby was trying to tell us how kinky she was. Because that was subtle. That was subtle. She
What?
said,
What did I do?
How you added? I'll clean it up after.
I'll clean it up.
I was like, get it, girl, do
That's
it.
something you have to decide beforehand. It's like, okay, we can do this. Who's cleaning it up
It's
though?
a good-
Because
Let me not lie about that because I have done it, but it took me forever to be okay with like sucking dick. Honestly, I swear. I used to think it
Wow,
was the
this
grossest
conversation
thing
took a
ever.
hard left turn.
Goku, you're new. Go away.
Journey,
Okay.
honestly.
I
So-
used to think it was the nastiest thing ever, and then I
Have you
think
seen a
I
penis?
want to
It's
say it was
disgusting.
high.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially when
I
they
was
don't keep
high,
it trimmed
and I
down
did it one
there.
day, and I was like, "That's it."
But sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice.
No.
when it's not trimmed.
When it gets stuck in your when it gets
Okay,
stuck in booty,
will
when it
agree.
gets stuck in your teeth, fuck that shit.
I mean, okay, credit that is annoying, but then sometimes you know what, the bush compliments the person. It's like sometimes it's
I
like,
do like
yeah,
it
it's
trimmed.
gross. I do like it trims, but if you're like a hairy dude and it's like, you know, you got the vibe going, I mean, I'm not gonna knock it because it's just like if you trim that, that's just gonna look off. It's gonna look off, and it's
Like the look on Goku's face this entire time.
Look,
he's the one who suggested this damn topic.
He did.
I know.
Good.
This is
I didn't
what
think
you
the
want,
topic
a virgin.
when I suggested the
getting
topic.
kinks.
I didn't think it was gonna go this
Where did you think this was
far
gonna go?
or last this long. I thought
He
we would
thought
have
it
been.
would make super.
he didn't
Junior
realize how
uncomfortable.
kinky we
No,
really
Well,
are.
and then
no,
people brought
that
up the comments.
no,
We were
that is
heading our
not.
power levels.
That is not why I fucking did it. We
So,
did it
okay.
because it came up last night. It was an interesting topic, and last night it was a little bit more mild. And honestly, like when we made the topic, we didn't think it was gonna
See,
last
and then you
this
invited,
long.
yeah, but then you invited Gabby, and then you invited Booty, and these two are
Like,
like experts,
damn, like,
and I'm,
then like okay, and then you fucked
They're
up for
experts,
being
and-
nice.
and then I'm over
Hey,
here
hey,
being
hey,
the innocent one.
hey.
Wait,
I'm innocent. I'm the
Until
okay.
proven
Hold on, let
guilty.
me explain myself. I'm the angel from heaven that was sent down to save his people. No, I'm just playing. That's my story. I tell people. But
I
no,
love
like
it.
I'm very open. I'm very open, and I think it's okay to be open. I think it's okay to say vagina
no,
and
yeah,
dick
yeah.
and whatever the hell. I think it's okay if you're not like open, and that means you don't know yourself. You don't know what you like. You don't know
Right.
what you want. It took me years. I did not have sex until I was like 22 years old. Straight up. Straight up. It took me
Okay.
years to be okay with having sex. So now that I'm so open about it, fuck it. You wanted to. Yeah, yesterday I was mild. I was in the comments.
No, I don't think
Facebook.
that's the case for everybody though. I don't think everyone is like that because I'm 32 and I have a daughter.
Looking good.
And like honestly, I don't know, like if I don't think I have any, like it's not something I've thought about ever. It's really something I don't ever
About kinks?
consider kinks, and like I don't even watch fucking porn. I mean, what the fuck do you expect from me?
To be honest to you, can I say
Okay, Matt Pat.
something?
Do
I
it.
don't think most men that I've met or most like guy friends that I met, I don't know any of them that have kinks that can tell me one specific kink that they
If
have.
they do, they don't want to talk about it.
Well,
Exactly. I've only had one person,
gotta, like,
one man
and here's-
ever tell me what his kink was, and that was being vicarious, and it never happened for him.
I'll say, and I'll touch on both points.
Sure.
To address Gabby's point first, in the subject of bi curiosity, truthfully, I feel like that one is like one of those ones you have to explore separately. I feel like that is where, and this goes for just any gender as a whole. You have to figure that one out on your own because. And I tell people this, like when it comes to dating, it's like you don't necessarily often have the time or the space to be like, oh, I can trust you with this secret. Not necessarily that's nobody's saying that they don't trust you or anything, but it's just like in my own mind, I'm like, oh shit, what about the possibility? Oh shit, if somebody slips or da 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 da, and
Right.
especially in the digital age where everybody can know everything in like a moment, it's like you don't know what da 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 da. So
Right.
that one I feel like by curiosity is like a separate.
I have something else
It is.
too. I want to add something to that, but at the same time, we need to address the comments real quick.
Okay.
Okay, we have two comments. Chad says, of all podcasts, I can't pay full attention to because of work.
Sorry, Chad.
Kinky one.
Sorry.
Carlos Pachinko says, I didn't have sex until college, and yet I'm usually the dirty one.
The
Dirty one in my
other
group.
end. Go the other way, Goku.
That's
Pachinko
me.
had a question.
Huh?
Keep going down.
Yeah, but you go.
No, that's as far as it
Carlos-
goes.
No.
No.
Oh, you're looking
What's
at
a
the thing.
deal breaker when it comes to going out to eat when dating?
Like, what do you mean? What's a deal breaker?
What could be a deal breaker in a pandemic and in an economy that is entirely crashing? Let me ask you that first and
You
foremost
gotta-
of the question.
I think
Yeah,
this
I
is that
think-
conversation.
Wait, where
Because
did you see that question?
It's under Chad's.
It's on the chat
I don't see
or
it.
on the
It's on the
Facebook
stream.
Live.
It's on the stream.
Who said this? I just want to talk to you real quick.
Right there. I can see.
I really do because
What?
That's Pachinko.
I feel like we're on this meta mindset of like we're living in the nostalgia of what dating could have been instead of
Yeah.
realizing the current chaos of America we live in.
Well, okay. Well, not just
Well, I
that.
think he's just talking in general. I don't think
In
he's
general,
talking like
yeah,
right,
like right
now.
now.
but you're
No, I'm
talking in
just like that
general.
one just hit me. So, I don't know why that hit
I
me, but
mean,
it hit me.
I get it. I get it.
Another comment.
Yeah,
if
I
they
get what you're
seriously
saying.
suggest Taco Bell, I'm out. Is a reply to that.
I don't blame
situation.
you.
I kind of
Yeah, would
I
you
kind of
blame him
agree
for
to that. Like, I'm not like if
So-
that's all you can afford, okay, cool. Let me know because I'll
No,
pitch
yeah.
in. I'm just that kind of girl. If you can't afford anything else, I'll pay for it. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I'm not stingy. I'm not, like I said last night, I'm not one of the girls who's like, give me a diamond ring, give me this,
Yeah.
give me that. I'm not like that. I hate.
No, yeah, me
I
neither.
hate
I hate
spoiled
those
ass
people.
girls. I'm very much
mean,
like,
if
if
you
you need
wanna-
help, let's do it.
Yeah. If you want to treat me to something, fine. If you're financially responsible, don't go broke trying to think you got to buy me stuff. I'm not that kind of girl. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about the shinies, not specifically jewelry, but like if you want to buy me like
Yeah.
plastic crack or whatever, that's fine too.
But,
I don't have. I don't think personally I have any deal breakers when it comes to eating.
he actually has a correction for his question. He
Hmm.
says, when I said deal breaker, I meant place to eat. I'm not saying about the pandemic.
Oh, okay. My apologies,
Yeah,
good sir.
It's like first date.
Sincerely
Let's go to
apologize.
Dairy Queen.
Well,
What are your opinions on that?
That actually was our first
I love
date.
ice cream, so that's okay.
I don't mind that because
Okay.
well, Dairy Queen was a bad
Hold on,
subject.
hold on,
It's a
hold on.
great place.
Okay, so what happened was
I'm sorry,
my ex and I,
Texas- it's like Texas
our
love.
first date was actually a double date with my friend and her husband that introduced us, and they made us dinner, and so we all ate dinner together, and then we went to Dairy Queen for dessert. Like that was our first date.
Oh,
That's
so that
sweet.
was kind of cool.
That's
That's very sweet.
Yeah, like I said this one time again with like another group of like Jewish people, and I was like, I would be totally cool if like our if you can't take me out to like a nice restaurant. I've said it before, I'm not a fan of fast food. I try really hard not to go to fast food things if I can help it. But I'm not like, okay, let's go to name an
Red
expensive
Lobster.
restaurant like all the time. Yeah, sure. I was thinking a little bit pricier than Red Lobster, but sure, that works too.
Olive Garden.
No.
Yeah. I don't have a deal breaker. Honestly, go ahead,
sorry. But on like the flip side, I'm totally content with just if all you got is like peanut butter sandwiches and video games, I'm cool. I'm down for that too. Like I'm a kind of an easy date.
Honestly,
I just want to
give me
know
peanut
there's
butter
thought put into it. And I want us to have fun. And I just, like I said, I don't want you to break the bank thinking you have to like bribe me to impress me. Like it's, actions speak louder than words. So as long as like you're a responsible human being, do what you want. I'll do the same thing. Once, like I tried to treat my guy to stuff. What did we do? He's a big sports fan. He loves the Rockets. So for Hanukkah, the Rockets like to do at the Toyota Center, they have like a basketball game. So my folks and I bought tickets and we took him to see the Rockets at the Toyota Center. And that was like my Christmas/Hanukkah present to him. And that was his first time going to the Toyota Center. So like that. So that's what I did for him. And it was cool. The Rockets won. He won a free shirt from the team.
Cannon.
It was and it was actually my first time going to the Toyota Center for a basketball game, and I actually kind of liked it.
That was cool.
So like,
I'm trying not to cry because that is so cute.
I would say I'm very deep.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my thing. I'm like Gabby. Like it's the 21st century. I would like to treat my guy to things too. But yeah, like just be responsible. Like, don't be like skipping out on your rent or your bills or whatever just because you think I need to be treated like a queen. Like treat me like a queen without,
oh, I love pluckers. You take me to get some wings?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I saw a comment. Somebody said pluckers. I was like,
What is Pluckers? Because I don't think I've ever.
It's a wing place.
It's like a wing stop, I'm guessing.
Like,
no, it's like it's pretty much like Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's pretty much it's kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings, but
have-
honestly, it's not that good. I wouldn't recommend
It's okay. I like it.
How
I like it.
freaking disgraceful are you guys? a Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings has shitty service, and their wings are shitty. The hell?
They're
The hell?
That's exactly why I compared it to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Their chicken, their chicken.
But they have UFC on the TV.
Their chicken strips
I've
are
never
like.
had
care.
bad service at Pluckers.
I don't
so-
care about UFC, so.
I will
But I
say
also know
this.
the owner at Pluckers, so I
The
guess.
liquor is good though. They do got good liquor.
Ooh, there's booze there? Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
I've only been to
Oh,
Hooters
yes.
once.
Oh,
But it's like
ooh, I'm
beer,
gonna
I don't
go
but
think
there.
it's
it was
like beer and
good,
wine
and
and
I
stuff. But it's like beer and wine and stuff. It's not the stuff I like. So
Honestly, I don't see the appeal of Hooters. Honestly.
I went to Hooters
I'm-
twice. It
Now,
was
if you give me a
awful.
Chippendales, okay, now then we can talk. But
show me a male Hooters. I want to go to a male Hooters. There are so many.
Didn't South
There
Park
are
make
so-
one that's called
there's
like
Hooters,
Raisins
there's
or something?
Bombshells,
It was
Raisins?
called Raisins. It was Raisins,
Twin
but with
Peaks.
younger girls.
Show me a male version. I want to go to a male version.
Honestly, girls.
Um,
Super Jew, let's go.
Call it
because-
Nutters.
Yeah.
It's just a guy. It's a guy bar, and they have like a cup on, so it accentuates their.
Okay, so like that was
area.
okay. So
Honestly, you know,
I got a story for that.
Fit,
I got a
you
story
know?
for that. So one of my friends.
I think Gabby
was-
Gabby hasn't told their story of the perfect first
Oh.
date. I guess.
Oh shit! I'm
Gab,
sorry.
Gabby, you first.
No, you go ahead.
Gabby, girl, come on,
Okay.
girl. It's like y'all
Okay. What was I saying? Hell, I forgot. Oh, no.
Deal-breaker on
I was
dates.
saying that I pay attention to a lot of details. So if you tell me, like the guy I like, Jason, he likes anything involving. Fuck, I would forget it. What's that video game with the guy with the sword? Who wears green?
Which one?
Zelda.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Guy with the sword. Ooh.
The guy with the sword.
I think
That's
the
all I
list
know.
got bigger.
Star Wars, Final Fantasy,
I know there's a lot of games with swords, isn't there?
Fire Emblem,
Yes.
World of Warcraft.
Like he likes
Sorry.
he likes Zelda. So I went. I actually still
Ninja
have it here. I
Gaiden.
gotta give it to him. But I went and got him a hand painted Zelda like piece or whatever. Pretty cheap, whatever. But it was worth it. It was beautiful. You know, and it is beautiful. I can show it to you guys. No, I'm lazy. I'm not gonna get up.
I agree.
But,
Do it.
my perfect date for me would be like I'm very simple. Like I said, I'm very simple. I'm not picky. I usually like to have conversation. And I usually like to be the one that cooks first before we go out somewhere. I'm very Latina, so we'll make burritos for your kids and your aunties and your cousins. Like just because we're going out with you, we'll make everybody food too. You know, we'll be making you food to take home.
I don't have that
That's-
energy.
That's how I am.
No, I'm the
So
same
my
way. I
very
pay
first
attention to
date-
those things. Yeah, and it's like, can
Yeah.
you just pay even a tenth of that attention, and remember
Right.
like what I'm into?
Yeah, so yeah, I agree with that. Some guys don't pay attention, some
Yeah.
do.
'Cause
Oh,
I'm not
then
gonna be
you
like
should.
a guy hater
Then you
because
should.
not all guys are shitty.
Yeah.
So I can't say like, oh, you guy hater or whatever, you know. But so usually first date is cooking. 4 years ago, before I was even into Jason, I hated his guts. He was that annoying like big brother, I'm gonna mess with your computer at work kind of bitch person.
He was like the older
He got
senpai,
on
like,
my
ugh.
fucking nerves. But we started talking, and our first date was a hole in the wall pizzeria. Like when I say hole in the wall pizzeria, I mean like this was 35 generations of Italian people making fucking pizza. Okay.
Pizza good?
And then I wanted to take him. He took me there, and I wanted to take him to my favorite place in I'm originally from San Antonio. My my family are actually from Guadalajara, Mexico, but we moved to San Antonio, so that's, you know, that's where I'm originally from. That's what I say,
Yeah,
because
that's
I
where my
was pretty
homeboy's
young when
from.
we moved. And there's this place called Hay Street Bridge, and I love it at night because you can see all the lights in San Antonio. It is beautiful. Why is there angry faces? Oh, sorry.
Is that Goku? Goku's best doing shit on here.
It threw me off.
What just happened?
It was just like the most romantic moment. And it was just like, why are there angry faces?
Why there's so many fucking
Sorry,
angry?
I squirreled.
Angry reaction.
So it's called it's Hay Street Bridge. It's just a big ass bridge that you walk up to. And literally, I'm bad at directions, so I gave him the wrong direction. So we ended up parking somewhere downtown San Antonio, and we walked our asses all the way to this bridge. Mind you, we were like 10 miles away from it. So that's
Oh,
my
wow.
first date is like some kind of fuck up.
Wait, you
but
walked 10
at least we
miles,
had fun.
sis?
Hey, it's memorable
Obviously, you're still with him.
Wait,
Way.
I just want to know that detail. Did you walk 10 miles?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yes.
Girl, your leg strength is impeccable.
That entire
applaud you.
walk, that entire walk was great. I'm actually not with him. We never made anything official. We still talk to each other as friends.
Yeah.
He's, as much as I want it, he's at the level of right now, my kids come first, which I totally understand that because he just barely got divorced. When we were talking, when we were talking, he was going through his divorce battle, and his ex-wife gave him a bunch of shit and all that. They were separated. Like, I'm not a homewrecker, not that.
Yeah.
But he's very much like, my kids come first, and he wants I think his last text to me was, I really want to be able to provide the things that you need in your life. And he only says that because I have medical issues that, I'm dealing with. And he goes, right now, I'm not in a place to give you what exactly you need, which of course I'm that girl. I'm like, I don't fucking need nothing. I don't need nothing from you. Don't give me shit. You can still love me.
Yeah.
So we're very much friends. Shut the fuck up, Goku, aren't they?
What is wrong with you, motherfucker?
Man, first off,
He's not laughing at you.
First off, I'm not laughing at you. And I don't know who the fuck you saying motherfucker to. I'm over here laughing because I keep putting angry emotes.
I commented in the chat. Said,
Yeah,
Goku,
he did.
stop the
Goku,
emotes.
stop.
See any angry faces?
Those angry emotes? It was Goku.
Hey, look
Yeah,
at this.
he was-
Ryan.
he was
I
posting
see it
angry
now. I see
faces.
it now.
Oh, okay. So one of my
Where?
friends on
Yeah.
here, Ryan, perfect first date for me is anything that isn't a hookup at a Palace Inn, laughing my ass off.
You know what?
10-mile walk. I think I would have stopped like a mile in. Let's just find a
real quick.
place.
I need to get a lighter.
I need a bench.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that, like, dude, y'all went on a 10-mile walk, then you spent an hour up there talking and chilling, and then you walked all the way back to the car, and then you guys went home and talked some more, and you guys still aren't together. And I'm like, some good things take more time, and you just got to be willing to put in that effort. If you're not, then fuck it.
I'm
You're never
sorry,
gonna
but
get
as your
anything.
friend, if you had told me that sooner, I would have looked at you like you were stupid.
Why?
10-mile walk.
Because no, you
Why
don't.
is that stupid?
Because you shouldn't. If you are going to walk 10 miles for someone and they're not
Fully committed.
totally committed, it's
But
a waste.
how can he be fully committed when he just recently got out of like the most financial stressful piece of shit that he ever went through? How can he be fully committed when he's still going to court to have full custody of his kids? There you can't just be like, oh, he needs to be committed. No, he texts me every day. He's at the hospital every time I'm at the hospital when I have treatment. He puts in his effort just like I put in mine. If I'm not ready and he's not ready, and I'm going to tell you I'm not ready, because if I died tomorrow, what the fuck the point was? What was the point?
I don't
what
agree.
was the
I
point?
don't agree. If he had some kind of interest, he should have at least had met you halfway.
I agree with Gabby.
I like
and
Ryan's
just
comment. That's a
because-
good comment.
What was it? When you have him rub those feet, girl, it's worth it for the
It's
walk.
worth it it's worth the walk.
But I agree with Gabby. Like, if he's not willing to commit because if he's going through like a big separation like that, they're still hung up on something else. They wanted to have an opportunity for another relationship. They went 10 miles is a commitment. They wanted to commit at least that much to it. They're willing to work it, but they clearly had too much on their mind and baggage that they still haven't worked through. So I'm not.
And it wasn't.
I'm not
And
gonna
the
throw that guy
10
under the bus.
miles wasn't even my idea. That was his idea, because
But he wanted.
I was the dumbass who didn't know how to get there. The one place that I always go to, I don't know how to get there. I mean, that was on me. He was like, you know what? Let's just walk it. You willing to walk it and have a conversation? Sure, that's fine. I don't think that's like a big deal, especially since I went after that date. I went 3 to 4 years not talking to him because I wasn't ready myself.
Right.
Feet hurt too much.
So
Yeah, when okay,
My
so
You
like
can
when
let me
my
get
ex
on
and
my
I
own
when
ex now.
when my ex and I were talking, when we first started talking, it was legit like he's the one that started it. He was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I was like, "Okay." And that's how it went like the first couple hours of us actually talking to each other. Like he would ask
What do
me
you
a
want?
question and I would just be like, "Okay, fine. Yeah," because I was like really like
Tense.
uncomfortable and
One
scared
word
and trying to
replies.
come out of my shell. Yeah, it was all just one word replies.
Okay.
And then finally,
What's up?
a little bit later, he was like, he asked this one question. I don't remember what it was anymore, but that's when it finally got me to start opening up. And it was actually like sentences that I was forming.
That
And
commas.
then, like I said, not too long, probably the next day, we were actually, like I said, we would be texting until we just passed out. I think, like, yeah, this was, no,
Yeah.
actually, I think it was even later that day because it was Halloween and I was just staying up all night watching
Hmm.
scary movies.
Booty Warrior.
Can I
Booty
interrupt you
Warrior.
really quick just because this is like laying heavy on my mind what Goku's
Never mind.
saying?
Go for it.
Um, you gotta know me as a person to why I'm willing to not be like boyfriend and girlfriend with him. I am loyal. I'm a very loyal ass person, and that doesn't mean in just relationships. That means in every friendship. Like you can do you can have a really bad day and do something shitty to me, and I can comprehend that you're having a shitty day and you don't really mean it, and I would still need you, I would still be there when you need me. I have friends who haven't talked to me for 5 years, and the minute they call me up, I'm there.
Preach.
You know, so
Some
that's
real
I think
friendship.
that's a perspective that maybe needs to be in that conversation because it's just the kind of person I am. I've always been like that. I don't know why. Like I can understand and see your perspective. I'm not saying I don't. I do. But I also have to look at it like why I have allowed it at the same time. You know, because it's not just him, it's also me. It
It's
takes
a,
two to tango.
right. It's a two-way street. Like
Yeah.
if you want them to put work into it, you got to put work into it. And if you're both not either like not ready or you have other work to deal with, no, exactly. Like if life's in the way, then take care of life. You need to take care of you first before you take care of other people. And I've had
I
to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
I think about that so much, especially, and maybe it's just because I'm like 22 or whatever, but I think
Oh,
about that
little
so much.
You're
baby.
young.
Really, that's what it
Child.
is.
Wait, how old is everybody? I'm 27.
Oh,
31.
Goku and I and Super Jew, we're old as shit.
Oh,
Thanks, Jace.
I'm putting myself in the same category.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
I'm going to be 27 in 17 days. Correction.
Oh,
30.
Damn, I thought here she's talking like she's got experience. Well, I mean, you do, but it's like here she's got like wisdom, and it's like
Back
you're
in
still
my
in your
day,
20s too.
I was 26.
Right?
Just got my iPod shuffle, and my soldering iron was hot as it was in the making.
I grew up, I grew up in like in an old school Latino household. We were taught things. Shoot, I was sweeping, mopping, doing my own laundry by 3 years old,
oh.
kind of thing.
They said we're
And
gonna
I
still
also
listen to
grew
you
up in a
now.
foster system. I went through abuse, so like I've have a lot under my belt. I've done a
There you
lot
go.
at my
Mhm.
age, so.
I definitely understand.
What's your idea of the first you draw the line at that first date, Booty Warrior?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on,
Because I mean,
you
like,
maniac.
really that's why it's hard for me to like think of one because for me, like, okay, because I'm such a sex maniac, and this is one of my, I guess, issues. It's like for me, I guess I look like, because kind of like alluding to what I was pointing out earlier was like I often look at like sex as the keyway to like a relationship. So for me, I don't necessarily look at dates, and I'm not opposed to dates. Don't get me wrong, because a bitch likes to be wanted and dying. Don't get me wrong, but when it gets to that point, my thing is Location doesn't matter to me. It's more about the conversations I'm going to have with you because my thing is, we could be talking in a goddamn garbage truck. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I have to know what you're about, and especially because I'm 22, I'm still figuring my shit out.
22.
Yes, that magical kitchen.
It's a Taylor Swift.
Wait, how old is Keyblade and Jace? How old are y'all? Because y'all are the only two who haven't really said.
I'm 8 million years old.
Ah.
Keyblade's our youngest of our regulars.
Yeah, I'm actually 26.
Okay.
30.
So capitalism hasn't hit
no,
you
no, no,
yet.
no, 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 no.
Actually,
Jace can't wiggle out of this. Say it. We all said our ages.
I said 30. I've said it a couple
he
times.
said his age earlier.
I joke about being immortal.
It's more like I'm 27. I'm in the form of a 27-year-old.
I have the knees of an 80-year-old.
I feel like Goku's over all of this conversation.
He is.
Goku.
Goku looks so done.
I'm doing something else.
Oh, okay.
Scrolling through Insta.
No, I'm actually doing something. I'm doing something important.
All
You're good,
right.
man. That's
Okay. I'll hit you up in a few. But
with the boys.
yeah,
strangest booty call I've ever seen.
But
Saturdays are for the boys.
The boys. But I think for like as far as it goes in with dating, I just want to know the kind of person you are because my thing is ultimately for me, and this is why I tell people like being this young, I think the one thing that I want to look for in a relationship is somebody who can be willing to put up with my bullshit and vice versa. I can put up with yours because at the end of the day, especially in this current state of world we're living in, I need to know that at the very least, I can come to you as a support system.
Yes.
Because after everything that goes on in the world, after losing my job, after getting a job, stuff like that, I have to be able to say that, you know what, hey, if this is how I want to build myself, can you support me? Even if you don't, believe in X, Y, and Z, you'll still be there to support me because even if we go two different paths, I can still, through all the bullshit, still be your friend. I can still, be able to communicate, talk to you because that at the end of the day is what's more important to me because fuck the relationship, fuck the sex. I want somebody who I can come to when it's dark. That's what it is for me.
I think that's what partially threatened my ex was like, he was I'm pretty sure he's still working there. He works for like, I don't know, some like trucking company in the warehouse or whatever. And like I said, I'm a massage therapist, so I make kind of decent money. And like, I think that bothered him that even though he was full-time and whatever, he still made like less money than me. And I mentioned it like once, but I also told him like, it's not about the money. Like if you,
that's some small PP energy right there.
This is true. This is true.
I want to have a conversation about that, but continue because I do want to touch on that a little bit.
But I told him like, it's not about that because, we were both like, he said he had goals he wanted to fulfill. And I was like, do it. I am right here beside you. What do you want to do? Like he told me he wanted to like go to school and I don't know, I want to learn how to fly and get my pilot's license and just do like stuff. And I'm just like, okay, do it. And I said I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to be doing massage anymore. But I wasn't fully committed into doing x-rays, for instance.
Right.
And just something just made him not really want to be interested. But I was always like, I'm in support of you. Whatever you want to do, I'm here for you. And I told him like, don't worry. And he mentioned it at least a couple of times, like that he can support me or like buy me stuff. And I was like, we just started dating. You don't need to support me in anything. I mean, like financially, like support me emotionally if you want, but like, I don't care if you make $10 an hour or, like $100,000 an hour. Like as long as we both care about each other.
Second one. You're paying dinner.
Shut up. But like, yeah, as long as we care about each other, like, look, if you want to better yourself, go better yourself. Because that, like, don't use anything like as an excuse to not better yourself. If anybody wants to better themselves, do it. And if anyone says you can't because of reasons, fuck them. All right, Booty, what do you want?
Okay, because I want to hit on that. the latter points that you made because
Which part?
particularly about the career paths and doing what you want to do
Okay.
because literally this is like my conversation every other week with my family and friends and anybody who's over the age of 25 who has somewhat of a set career, if that makes sense. And one of the things that I tried to, and if you don't mind me asking, how old was he at the time? If you have to.
Oh, wait. To Gabby or to me? Oh, okay. Oh, me? Shit. This was already. Sorry, I have to do math.
Gotta go to bathroom.
Oh, cool. We got you, Slim.
Put up a sign.
Shut up,
Go
I'm
to the
trying to
math
think.
room. Math room.
All right, we're in 2020.
Yes.
This was 2016.
Oh, we don't
4
do
years
math
ago.
here.
Shut up.
Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
Look at that pixel art.
Okay, so I was 27 and he's actually
45.
Shut up. No, he wasn't.
Wait, was he older or younger than you? Let
Younger. He was younger.
22.
Okay.
No, he wasn't that young.
25.
25?
What did I just say? 27? So yeah, he was like 25, 26.
Okay, and he was, and if you have to put him like in lower class, middle class, upper class, or poverty line, like, there's a reason I'm asking that. Because,
Working class, social class.
Yeah, working class. Sorry,
Social.
sorry.
Was
Thank
he
you
a
for saying
peasant?
Say
My
it.
bathroom is occupied, so I gotta wait.
Give me my choices again.
that.
Is it what kind of social class he was?
Yeah. Not to be classist,
Um,
but you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think
'Cause
like
there was a-
technically, I guess like technically I'm like upper middle class. So he's like not.
Don't soften the blow, sis. You gotta stay as blunt as you
Okay.
can.
Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to be like nice about him. He ain't.
I mean,
he ain't on the
Be
show.
blunt about.
Yeah.
Be blunt about
Yeah,
him.
because
Okay.
you know, I mean, look,
He
this
had
guy.
okay.
Is, we're
He
all,
had
we're all going
okay.
through
He
it.
had a. What did he have? Some rusted up old Toyota, and I'm pretty sure it had no brakes.
Oof.
Okay, so I would say he was working class. That's a working class mindset. No, so if I had to go into his frame of mind and I'm gonna compare it to mine, I think
Sure.
and I might be divulging a lot for myself, so if anybody clips this, I will hunt you down and I will find you. But one of the things that like I tell people all the time, especially with I'll say 25 and under age, it's like the framework that we're thinking of as far as the world, so to speak. Somebody insert the JoJo meme, but
Is that a JoJo reference?
yeah. But you know, one of the things that we think about, especially, and even older folks think about this too, to a certain extent, is that we're living in an unprecedented time, and like somebody pointed this out on Twitter, like our generation, millennials, particularly Gen X, not Gen X, Gen Z,
Gen Z, yeah, Zillennials and all that.
Yeah, we've had a wave of never really seeing anything go great for us, so it's like our optimism is like
low.
Everything fucking
it's in
sucks.
hell. You know, it's literally in hell. Like, and so is this world. So for us, it's like we're so optimistic to have, but we don't realize that we have it. And we've been taught these lessons of how to go along about X, Y, and Z, whether it be from our parents, whether it be from our friends, older folks, etc. And oftentimes we forget to take time to love ourselves, to be blunt as fuck, because we're so caught up in the hysteria of trying to do better for ourselves, and it seems like an impossible task, because when you look at everything else in the world, it's like, oh my God, this shit's gonna fuck up. Oh my God, these systems are against me. I'm really not trying to sound like a preacher. I apologize if I am.
No,
How
go for
dare
it.
you?
No, you are good. You are good.
You've seen this show.
I mean, well, you know, maybe I can't be a preacher. You know, preacher for the gamers.
Preach.
Do it.
You know?
Do
But
it.
you know, it's a lot to get caught up in. So with that being said, it's like when you have somebody who is up here and they collectively seem like they got their shit together and all they want is love and a relationship, and then you're like right here and it's like, damn, I don't got my shit together and I'm 25. I'm trying to figure my shit out and I'm still going through it. And like, and I'll never forget because it's like I think high school particularly hit everybody hard with this. It's like, oh, you're supposed to have your life figured out by like 25, like that's
Right.
the age, and that's and it's like,
not really.
Yeah.
you know,
And that's so
Right.
hard to teach kids to do at
And,
like 18. Have your
yeah,
life together for the
You
next
should have a
60 years.
401k already. Why aren't you
Also,
saving?
and
Right.
also
Fuck, I'm
some
broke.
some of them would just also be like, you should go to college and all that, but nowadays you don't really need a college degree to like be
Right.
successful in a way. Like people have their own like path towards
Mhm.
success. At the end of the day, it's just like here's what I personally think. Like for me, at the end of the day, it's all about what exact like getting there. Sometimes the journey is a bigger deal than the destination.
Right.
But
And
I
that's-
think the point that was being made is that people feel kind of inadequate because of their social status, because
Sure.
they don't make as much, so they feel
Mhm.
inadequate.
Mhm.
And from the male side, they're kind of like, well, I need to, from the stigma of being a man, I need to be able to support everything. And
Right,
then
yeah,
this person
that's-
doesn't have to do anything. It's like,
Right.
well, that's how it was when fucking you could afford a house on $3 an hour. You can't
Right.
Yeah.
You
And I
can't.
get that. And I get that. And I respect that ideal. But you also have to keep in mind, like Gabby and I were saying, it's 2020 now. I mean, it was 2017 then, or 2016 then. It's 2020 now. Girls can do this shit too. So
Oh yeah, I know. And
it should go. It really needs to go both ways. I really think the guys need to be taught. It doesn't have to be all on y'all's shoulders. It can also be partially on the woman.
Right. It helps take some of the weight off.
Right.
The woman.
I
And
think if I can jump in on that
Go
too,
for it.
because and I had this conversation particularly like with a few other black men, because and the reason I touch on like black men in particular is because there is a dynamic within the black community about black women being successful, black women
Yeah.
really being on top of their shit, and it's applaudable, it's lovable, and we love to see it, but then
I'm
in
gonna
person-
I'm gonna ask you to kind of speed it up.
Wrap it up.
Okay, I'm a hurry. I'm gonna give me two minutes and I'm gonna be done.
You got 60 seconds.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
It's almost
But-
10.
Okay, but in regards to stuff like that, when it comes to the black men in the black community, one of the things that is I don't want to say frustrating, but it's very telling for a lot of us is that for a lot of black men, we often we know the past, we got to say da 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 da, but it's like when you've been taught like, oh well, you can always do whatever you want, you can just do follow your dreams da 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 da, when you've been preached that message, and that's what you hold on to because there's a part of you, there's an aspect of you that genuinely wants to go this career path da 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 da, but you don't have the luxury of time on your hand versus black women who are just on the ball da 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 da. And this is not a charge against black women, this is just like an observation. When you have everybody who isn't you doing so well and seeing yourself and not knowing how to actually take the avenues because you're too afraid to take the risks, that's when it's like, damn, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I'm scared to take the risk, but then I still have to keep in mind I'm a man, and everybody thinks that I'm supposed to have my shit together, and that becomes such a daunting repeating cycle of how the fuck do I do this? And simultaneously, women as a whole go through the same shit because y'all still have to deal with misogynoir for black women, and dealing with the system of oppression, and then add on every other layer of oppression that just be whooping ass, and I think that's one of the things, like specifically for Generation C and to a certain extent millennials, we haven't had a generation where we could just really be true to us without having to think about the economic pressures in our lives, so to speak, or that social safety net. And especially in now where you see the societal collapse of everything, it's mentally taxing. And when you tie that into dating, that's where it's like you see a lot of people not dating because it's like, I don't want to put my baggage of self-doubt, self-concern, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in my life, onto somebody else who's already kind of figuring their shit out and they're doing good. You don't want to put that on them.
Right.
And you
feel like
may
you're bothering them.
right.
Yeah.
It gets to that point, and I don't know what people can do to combat that. Maybe that's the topic for the next episode. Actually, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Preparing himself
Right.
for another episode.
Right. Okay. So, does
know.
anybody have any Do Jace or Keyblade, or do you have any last questions or?
Not really.
I think we covered the broad ass topic of kinks in this one and transitioned it to relationships. It was an interesting way of going eventually.
Oh, I
but-
think Pachinko had a question we never answered. Something about like to make it.
Unfortunately, we don't have time.
Yeah. Sorry,
Ran out of
Pachinko.
time.
Sorry, Pachinko. My loud ass was talking too
Because
much.
Ryan also had a
Bring it
comment.
up tomorrow.
Ryan also had a comment. No, tomorrow we have a guest.
Oh, never mind then.
Tomorrow, Ryan also said the pandemic has actually been one of the most trying things for me and my boyfriend in all ways. If you can make it through, it shows strength in the bond you have with each other. When the struggle gets real, your relationship does too.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I am
That's
not.
accurate.
I'm not really into talking about relationships because that is one aspect of my life that I like keeping to myself.
Respect.
Understandable.
Respect.
Okie dokie.
Anyways, so if you haven't already, make sure you check out nonamenerd.com, and if you use the Geeks5ever coupon code, that's Geeks5ever at checkout, you get 10% off all your purchases, not just the first one. That's nonamenerd.com. They have some really cool shit on there. I'd definitely check them out. If you haven't already, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. You can be notified for all videos or some videos, and hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. The way the YouTube algorithm works is it'll share the video with more people if you hit the thumbs up. It'll share with all of our because it always puts us at the bottom of the list. So we're an up-and-coming channel. We're doing a lot better every day. We're always getting more awareness. We're always getting more followers. So that's really good.
It works to the algorithm. When the more you like interact with the video, it gets more popular. That's happened to me before, actually. That's currently happened to me right now on my YouTube channel.
It happens with all of them. Like I said, that's the way the YouTube algorithm works, and it's really stupid as fuck. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit the follow button. Follow us. We are a live podcast from Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. We have other guests joining us. We have Liz the Dragon joining us tomorrow. We also have Frank
Mr. Fake Tordano.
Frank Todaro.
Yeah,
Frank Totoro.
Goku's got 2 days to get the name right. He has 2 days to get the name right.
He's only gonna find out like the day that he comes up, and he'll be like, "How do I say your name?" And he'll still mess it up.
Y'all act like I'm actually gonna try to learn his name. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, Frank Tostado?"
No, exactly.
Someone else do the intro for that one.
He's gonna at least be courteous enough to ask what the name is, and then he'll still screw it up.
No,
It's
hit
like,
him with
okay.
hit him with that Squidward.
No, what's gonna happen
hit him
is
with
I'm
that
gonna get his
Squidward
name
tortellini.
wrong. I'm gonna get his name wrong. I'm like, "Hey, look, I know I got your name wrong. Can I just call you Frank or dude?"
Right, just best to ask him ahead of time.
I'm sure he'll be fine with that.
I'd be frank with you.
If not, fuck it. We also have other guests. We also do have other guests for next week. We're gonna announce them later on. We definitely have a podcast on. So me and Blastoids are doing a podcast on Sunday. It's gonna be Whataburger versus In-N-Out.
Logo designed by me.
Yes, we haven't released the logo just yet. What's up?
Yeah, but you'll
You
love
have a
it.
question?
There was a project that was posted on Geeks5ever.
Oh, that's related to me.
I wanted to support, but the website kept crashing or something, and I couldn't donate. So I wanted to do like the $10 or more, but
The Kickstarter. Oh, no worries.
Yeah, the Kickstarter.
Don't worry.
So if you can figure that out. Yeah, cool.
No worries. I will. Will do.
We'll fall for it.
So our OnlyFans hopefully goes live next week. Our OnlyFans and our Patreon is already up, but we're gonna have this option to where you can actually donate during the channel in case you don't want to do a monthly subscription.
What?
Yes.
Wasn't a joke. We make poor decisions.
We actually have a OnlyFans account. Yes, we do.
Oh. Okay.
It's not that kind of OnlyFans.
It's not that kind of OnlyFans.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
$10 and y'all can see my feet.
I was thinking about the series.
Man, that's a low bar. I put mine a lot higher on the
Yeah,
mark
that's
than that.
that's pretty low. That's
$100 to dip your feet in the bowl.
That's pretty high.
There you go.
That's a pretty high price. So
Send you my milk water.
It's the fact that I literally have an OnlyFans and I have put certain
My
things-
feet in the bowl make the boys go all out. Damn right.
Okie dokie.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we have lots of new projects. I just don't have them off the top of my head. I actually ordered a new planner today, so
Hey.
hopefully we'll have it by next week. we're probably gonna have a double guest this Friday. We're probably gonna bring in another guest with the Todero guy to kind of fill in the 6th slot.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's my channel.
Is it another person we know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, like I said, if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook. Make sure you hit the follow button to be notified. We have another panel, another Zoom panel coming up. It's not going to be like the last one. It's going to be interactive. You're going to be allowed to ask questions. You're going to be allowed to interact, but it will have one single person highlighted. Not everyone as like, last time we had everybody like in the cubes. It's not going to work like that. It'll be with Deacon Rap. It's an interview it's a Q&A/podcast/interview. And he might perform. We don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm still trying to negotiate with Jason and Frank, and I'm also trying to work with some other people that we have that are interested. We're also going to have the group that Keyblade Sonic's affiliated with to join us on the podcast as well. All right, guys. Unfortunately, all right, guys. Thank you for joining us on. We had a very interesting subject to talk about today. I know we started late. That actually really, really pissed me off, and the fucking computer is being stupid. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay classy, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.